Hello, 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 everyone. Hope you guys are all having a good day so far. Oh, I gotta fix my goddamn fucking pants. Fucking jiggling my fucking dick around. Oh, Grayson, how's it going, my man? Long time no see, buddy. How's it going? Welcome into the stream, my man. Welcome everyone into the stream. Hope you guys are all having a good day so far as we're about to get into the Calgary Flames versus the Winnipeg Jets. Should be a fun game tonight. Hopefully it should be a good one, as it's going to be an exciting night. A lot of hockey around the NHL. Unfortunately, I was not able to be live for the Oilers game because I was working, unfortunately. But we are able to go live for the Flames game, so... Downhill, I got into a wreck, but I'm kind of getting back into everything. Well, that's good, bro. That's good to hear, man. Well, dude, sometimes life hits you like that, man. I know. I think it hits everyone kind of like that, where it just kind of hits you like a fucking bag of rocks sometimes, life. And best thing to do is the way that you bounce back, is what I always say, you know. Life is always going to hit you like a bag of fucking rocks sometimes, but it's about the way that you bounce back. And if you bounce back fucking great, and that's what it's all about. But yeah, we're going to be getting into... what? No one's using my fucking account. This is my account, you dumb cunt. Sportsnet. No one else is watching on my account. This is my account. No one else is watching. Why did you fucking boot me off? Stupid Sportsnet. Oh, someone else is watching your Sportsnet now. No one's watching my Sportsnet now. Only me. Only me. But yeah, it should be a good game here tonight. We're going to have to see if the Flames will be able to bounce back. We're going to have a little bit of party. I'm going to smoke some ganja throughout the stream as well. So we're going to be doing that. Because I thought, you know what? Why not have a little bit of a party night here tonight? We'll have a little bit of a party. We'll have a little bit of a party tonight. So I hope you guys are ready for a little bit of a party. Because definitely, I fucking am, man. I'm ready for a goddamn party. So I hope you guys are excited as I am, man. It's going to be a fun night. Yo, I could get my first YouTube payout. Let's go. Holy shit. Oh, we're going to get Perlo on here as well. We could get the first fucking payout, boys. Holy shit. Let's go. That's awesome. So that's good news. I'm actually kind of excited about that because I need some money. I need some money. Yo, how's it going?
Good. I can't believe that freaking Leafs game doesn't go over. In what universe does that not go over?
Oh, Vancouver and Toronto? No
That's
universe.
ridiculous. Ridiculous. I cannot believe it. Like, Chalbert playing on a back-to-back. Vancouver is over every single game they play. Toronto, I don't know how many shots did they get in that game, too.
Oh, kind of news on my end, Perlo. I could get my first YouTube payout.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
I hit over the $100 threshold, so I could get my first YouTube payout.
Wow.
So right on the fucking pocket, baby.
Yeah.
But how's it going, Perlo? How are you enjoying the day of hockey? I wasn't able to watch like any of the Oilers game, unfortunately, but it seemed like the Oilers were getting their asses kicked, but we somehow won.
Yeah, I had the under on that thing, so I didn't play the side, but Yeah, we did. They didn't deserve to win. No,
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 fuck no.
that was Skinner all day.
Sorry, Mom. It's amazing what you can
There
do
we
on
go.
AWS.
And everyone, make sure to go check out my man Perlo as well. His link is up at the pinned comment up at the top, so make sure to go check him out. Yeah, I wasn't able to watch any of the game. I was stuck at work, so I had to kind of wait for that to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I didn't get to watch. Like I watched a little bit of the game at work, but like when you're trying to work and like trying not to get caught by your boss watching the game, you kind of can't really pay attention to it fully. So I watched it for like a very little bit, and yeah, just seeing how we won like 4-2, and that Skinner was like fucking playing out of his head again.
Ooh, I got the Canadians. I had the Canadians. Ooh. Yeah, Skinner was playing really well. Yeah, like our defense was just actually, I mean, forward wise, we were hard on the pucks. We were playing a lot tougher than I thought we were going to.
Mm-hmm.
So that way we were okay.
And we played Barry less minutes, but we played Fogle like somehow like more minutes than Puljujärvi. He played 16 minutes in that game against the Panthers. And apparently Klim Kostin didn't look that bad either, from what I was seeing as well. Klim Kostin.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice him.
He actually looked not bad analytically. I wish I could watch the game because I kind of wanted to watch him, but I wasn't. Of course, I was working. And yeah, and also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to go check out the new podcast right after the stream as well. Episode 6 of the Payton on the Radio podcast is out now, so make sure to go check that out as well. It'll be very much appreciated there, guys. And make sure to go check out my man Parlo's channel. His link is up at the pinned comment up at the top.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
So I can hit 1,000. Maybe pull in $100 eventually. I got 14 days, 14 people, I think. 14 people I need. So if you haven't subbed to me yet, sub up.
Sub up, baby.
Yeah, I just did a Trade O'Reilly video.
Yeah, I actually talked about that in my podcast, and I heard that there was like rumors about Ryan O'Reilly maybe being traded.
Yeah.
And I kind of brought up a few teams like Colorado, Detroit. I think I talked about some other teams, but those were like the two main teams that I did talk about with both Colorado and Detroit.
Colorado was my number one. I didn't put Detroit in. I just think it would be tough with Larkin there to bring in a guy like that, but you never know, I guess. And they're not really in a position where they're contending.
Yeah, and Stevie Y never usually makes a move like that unless he has like a secured contract moving forward with
for
Ryan
sure.
O'Reilly.
It would only be a secured contract.
But I mean, I would do that. You missed a good game. I don't know if it was an amazing game. It's okay. I'll be able to watch like the rest of them. Like, I'm gonna miss a few throughout the season. It is what it is. And honestly, I don't mind missing a few other games because if I were to watch all 82 games throughout the season, I would blow my fucking brains out.
Yeah, it's true. How come they haven't? It's got to be Nedeljkovic going in tonight for Detroit. I'm just waiting for that. If he's in, I'm taking probably the over on that. They will not tell you. When's that game start? Like a half an hour, and they still haven't confirmed who's in net.
Yeah, it starts at 8:30. Yeah.
Oh, Nedeljkovic is in.
Over.
Over.
Oh, so my fantasy team now in that keeper league is now 5-0, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0. I beat the Boston Bruins. But the problem is now is that my team still has Lazar, Atkinson, Ehlers, Evander Kane, and Jamie Drysdale all injured. And that's like pretty much my almost like pretty good amount of my star talent is like off my team right now. So I'm getting carried by goaltending without Keith. I had Keith Kincaid today. Oh, he got me a big dub for the Boston Bruins for me. Big dub.
Job.
Yep. I don't know.
Nice.
Georgiev's not playing in it. And not just that, I had Fogle and Engvall get me goals today. Which, does that ever fucking happen? Never. So I'm having players that are not really producing too much for me, producing right now. With all my injuries. So I'm like, thank God. Thank goodness. I'm trying to stay undefeated. Trying at least. We just got the national anthem, and then we'll be getting into the game. I might, you know what? I might smoke a bowl because it's going to be a party night tonight. We're going to have a little bit of a party night. We're going to get
Sweet.
High Payton tonight, which I'm going to go do that right now while the national anthem's going, and I'll be back in like 2. God, I need shoes because it's winter time. I forgot about that.
Rand's got a hold on that, not gonna let go, and blame him. See if he has Stellar's typically going late, maintaining that. Fred Wilkins going on the inside of the crease, and it's all Several could do. Hold that stick and not allow Martin to get that shot off. And you look at Sanford just his top.
Hellebuck's in net for the Winnipeg Jets. I'm actually kind of excited to see how I've never watched any of the Winnipeg Jets games this year, so that's why I'm trying. Tuesday. I don't know if we're gonna do a doubleheader or not, or I'm gonna do one game. I might just do one game, but I want to watch because the Oilers are not playing that much this week, so. And I was planning on doing a stream on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. I won't be because I'm going to be going out with a few coworkers on Monday. So no stream Monday. Alrighty.
There we go.
Drop of the puck here between the Flames and the Jets as Uyghur sends that one in deep. Picked up alongside of the boards. Nice easy shot in the net, and Hellebuck will make a nice easy save. Rizika up on the top line with Lindholm and Toffoli. I don't know, man. Is this the year where our predictions of the Sutter team is just starting to fully take effect? Like, you know, like the overratedness of this team? Because for fucking years, Prolo, like when the team did good, we were saying that the team was going to do bad. Now, since we're saying this year, or I mean, you had a bad feeling about this team, so you're pretty dead on with it. But I thought, I thought they were going to be okay. I thought they were just going to be okay, and they were going to do just fine. They were going to place in like third. Now they're really off to a rough start this year, so it's a little bit of a concern. So I'm excited to see how they'll do against this really defensive lineup of Rick Bowness. It's going to be interesting.
As much as I think that, Sutter is a great coach, there are some ways where, like, I don't know, I guess it wouldn't matter what the coach was because he has to have players that work
great with him. And Gaudreau and Tkachuk were big, like Lindholm.
Tkachuk especially.
Oh, dude, not even just Tkachuk. I mean, Tkachuk is one of the best wingers in the NHL. We've talked about that before. Like, he is legit the best winger in the NHL. But I think Johnny Gaudreau is also up there in the fact that he's like a top 15, top 10 winger in the NHL as well. So you had two, like, basically top 10 wingers on your team. And two is on a pretty good, like, center. I mean, not a great center, but Elias Lindholm, I would have to say, is a really good complementary center. But he's not going to be a guy that's going to drive your line.
No. You're right. You said it exactly right. He's a complimentary center. And I was having a conversation with somebody here about.
I'm looking at his analytics right now, and his expected offense is ass. His finishing, high. Guess whose expected offense was off the fucking charts? Oh, yeah, Tkachuk and Gaudreau.
Yeah.
Lindholm's actually not terrible defensively, but he's definitely no Selke.
No, he's not a Selke. And I had this conversation with I had this conversation with a guy. Who was it? Somebody I was talking in the chat. I think it was a St. Louis guy, or was it a bot? I think maybe it was a bot. Yeah, no, it was a Bruins fan.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody said that our defense. They said their defense, the Bruins' defense, wasn't good enough to win a cup. And he said, "Well, Colorado won a cup without good defense." And I was like,
no.
"Oh, I can't let this go." I said, "What? Colorado, you know, what we both know, the best two-way forwards maybe assembled, at least in this modern generation, maybe." And I can't remember what he said about it, but like he said, you know, nobody has won. Nobody has even been. He basically came out with who was voted for the Selkie last year. And choose, you know, where they got voted with the Selkie last year. And I said, well,
That doesn't fucking matter, dude. It's a bunch of stupid idiots voting for the Selkie half the time.
Yeah, I said Lindholm was voted ahead of Barkov for Selkie last year. So
And it's
really...
it's 1 year. 1 year you're bringing up something from the voting. 1 year. I don't care about what he did last year. Cool, he played a little bit good defensively. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alongside of the two of the best wingers in the NHL. Fuck out of here. And then telling me that the Colorado defense sucks. Bruh, Madsen was quite solid during the playoffs. You had fucking Taves and McCarr playing like 28 minutes per game. Two of the best defensemen in the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
And Bone Bryam still there as well.
Yeah, people think that for some reason that's
bad. It's not.
People think for some reason McCarr is not good defensively just because he gets lots of points.
I think that's so fucking stupid because people think Roman Yossi's good defensively because I don't know. I think people are just fucking stupid. They just don't. They listen to these analysts say something and then they take it as that and they'll fight that.
Well, you know what they listen to? They listen to Kelly Rudy.
Yeah, they listen to Kelly Rudy or fucking Cassie Campbell or, you know, fucking Mark Spector, and they think that these guys are the next gods. My dad always does that to me too. He's like, well, these Oilers media people are saying that. And I'm like, I don't fucking care what these Oilers media people have to say. Most of the time, they're making up shit anyways. To fully great chance, and I say by Hellebuck. Like most of the time, they're making this narrative up half the time. Like they're the narrative about Puljujarvi or Ethan Bear coming into camp fat. That's a narrative that the media is making. It's a fucking lie half the time.
Oh, by the way, we're talking about Lindholm. He just scored.
Oh, seriously? I guess I'm a little bit behind. Yeah, he tipped it right into the back of the net. Ruzicka. And a little dish off to him. Lindholm tips. Oh, no, it might be just Ruzicka who got the goal. They're all tapping him on the head, so.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hope you guys are all having a good day so far. We're going to have a nice vibe stream tonight. I'm excited. I know we usually don't get a whole lot of people during these other streams that we do during, like, Flames games or whatever it may be, but... You know, I want to try to start doing some other teams and try to start doing more of these types of games and shit, so. Well, that was kind of almost Hellebuck's fault there. He didn't really know where it was, and he kind of just knocked it right into the back of the net. Alrighty, well, let's get into some play-by-plays. This one gets sent all the way down the ice, picked up by Pionk as he tries to send this one around. And this one all the way down the ice and picked up by Tanev. Tanev has a handle of it, trying to chip it out of the zone for the Flames. As the Winnipeg Jets trying to get right back on the attack as this one gets sent in deep. Jets going hard to the puck. Pionk keeps it in. This one sent over to Janssen Philby. Over to Pionk. Pionk sends it back over to Nate Schmidt. Nate Schmidt chips this one up over to Philby. Nice shot on net. Markstrom snags that one down, and that one will be a glove save for Jacob Markstrom. Man, I gotta say, I think New York should have never went after Chuba and kept Pionk.
Oh, yeah. but they'll never tell you that. He's a captain now, right?
Yeah, he's a leader.
Yeah. Big hitter.
I mean, he's not
Yeah.
a terrible def. Like Trouba is not he's not like he's terrible, right? Like I don't think Trouba is a super bad defensive guy. I mean, he's not amazing defensively.
Oh.
He was better in 2021, but I don't know what the fuck happened last year and this year. I think it's just mostly the poor 5-on-5 play.
Yeah, I think it's how it's that old school way of thinking. And that's how Gallant coaches.
If Trouba actually played good defensively, the way that he was looking, his expected offense is really good. If he played defensively like how he did back in 2021, he's a good-looking defenseman. But if he's playing defense like he has these past 2 years, then he's not a good-looking defenseman. Even Neil Pionk, I guess you could say the same thing. He hasn't been good in 21 to 23. 2020 to 21 was really good for Pionk. But he's kind of dipped down. Well, let's see how he does with Rick Bowness. It'll be interesting to see. Wheeler gyps this one over. Big bomb there. And that one kind of tipped to the side. Cole Perfetti had a good opportunity as this one gets sent into the corner. Oh, another player I wanted to talk about with you. Velarde. Holy shit. Eh?
Yeah.
He's killing it right now. Playing more. He's on Fiala's top spot where Fiala was. 10 goals, man. It's insane.
Yeah, when he was drafted, I was like super high.
Dude, I loved Velarde, bro. When he was playing Windsor, I loved Velarde. He was kind of like one of my guys. I was like, man, this is a guy that you gotta have. And I was skeptical because once he got to the NHL, it looked like he was just slow. But man, Lord, he's looked like he's put in the work this summer.
Yeah, he's just had. I think it was just injuries, and he had to get. And now he's got back to being the old self that he was. So that we all knew or being what he would be. He's healthy again, and
over the corner, great chance, big save by Markstrom. The Jets getting off a few opportunities with that top line out there. Connor over to Pionk, and that one just missed the net wide. Over to Connor, and that one just missed the net wide. Picked up by Scheifele. That one tripped up, and Lucic trying to get this one out of the zone. Lucic hops it over. Sends over to Richie, but kind of a poor pass. Not able to get a handle of it. Battling with Morrissey up alongside of the boards. Pionk chips this one out. Nice shot. That one was kind of a horrible shot by Hanifin, but sent way wide. Over to Anderson now as he sends this one around. Picked up by Hanifin up alongside of the boards. Nice move. Fakes the shot. Sends it down below. Picked up by Lucic behind the net. Wasn't able to get a great handle of it, though, as Appleton gets his pocket picked. Anderson keeps it in. Still looking around. Over to Hanifin. Hanifin shovels this one in deep. Kadri going hard after the puck. The Jets trying to get this one out. They got some tired bodies. This one picked up by Connor again. Great move as he's trying to chip this one out. Sends it over to Morrissey. Morrissey carrying this one up as he shovels it deep inside the zone for the Jets. Markstrom stops it behind the net, giving off to Noah Hanifin. Yo, Angelo, how's it going? You just left the Devils post game. Well, welcome in, Angelo. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. As this one gets chipped up by Dylan. Sent over by Philippi. This one being dumped into the zone by Guffson. This one's being sent around. Naismith hard on Lindholm. This is one chipped out. Picked up by Ruzicka, trying to chip it over to Toffoli. Nice stick by Guffson to break that one back up as this one gets picked up by Guffson, but not able to send it in deep. Picked up by Tanev. Oh, Maldonado. That was who that was. That one sent in deep, stopped behind the net by Hellebuck as he gets this one chipped around. And that one looks to be a hand pass.
Oh, is Tanev playing today?
Yes, Tanev is playing today, yes.
Oh, shit, I would have been all over Calgary with Tanev.
Yeah. Yeah, Tanev, I don't know, man. Is he like... He's like such a fucking game changer for this team, you know?
Yep.
He's everything.
I'm putting a live bet in right now.
Yeah, this guy's insanely good defensively.
I'm fighting for a cure.
Yo, welcome in, Rick.
Now that I know it's...
Yeah, Tanev's back in the lineup. Nice, dude. Yeah, you were talking about that in your last stream, how you reached over 2,000 jerseys in your collection. That's insane, bro. A little bit of commercial break. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well there, guys. That'll be very much appreciated if you haven't so already. And make sure to also go check out my man Perlo. His link is up in the pinned comment up at the top. Go give him a big sub up, as he's very, very close to 1,000 subscribers on his channel. So make sure to go check him out. And if I look like I'm having a little bit of a brain fart here and there, it's mostly because I am a little stoned here tonight. We're having a little bit of a party night, so don't be surprised if I fumble up my words or lose total train of thought or anything like that tonight, because I'm a little baked. We're having a party night on Saturday Night Hockey, watching a fucking very slow defensive game between the Jets and the Flames.
Yeah, I got the unders. So
But
I
hey,
hope that
if you're a
stays
fan
up.
of these two teams, you're in for a very fun stream between me and Prolo, because we are going to be talking all sorts of hockey throughout the entire stream. So if you like hockey and you like a little bit of play-by-play, hit that like, hit the subscribe. It'll be very much appreciated. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun one.
Where are you? I gotta get you back on that.
Everybody up top here, actually, that was.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this, like, well, we'll see. Because Calgary just came back from that Eastern Road swing. The Jets,
They've just been.
they've had
They've
three
had
3 days off.
3 in a row wins now
Yeah.
too. They have a 3-game winning streak as well.
They had 3 days off. So
Oh yeah.
I put a live bet at Calgary -1.5. But I'm a little iffy on it because the Jets probably will get their legs in the second.
DeMello gets nailed up alongside of the boards by Lewis. Lewis chips this one up to the point. Anderson, well, and the Flames are right now on a big losing streak right now too, so they kind of need this win tonight. I talked about it a little bit in the podcast how they really need this win tonight if they're going to start rallying back a little bit. Picked up by Hannafin, nice shot, and that one just went over the glove of Hellebuck and stays inside the zone. Anderson chips it in, sent over to Hannafin. Hannafin, nice shot, good save by Hellebuck. As this one sent all the way down the ice, Hannafin slaps it over to Blake Coleman, who has a handle of it, sends it over to Kadri, or Dubé over to Kadri. Pionk trying to chip this one out. Picked up alongside of the boards by Perfetti. That one broken up by Kadri up to the point to Anderson. Anderson hands it back over to Kadri. Kadri over to Anderson, over to Hannafin. Hannafin, nice shot from the point. That one just missed the net wide. Kadri gets a handle of it. Broken up as this one chipped out of the zone by Perfetti over to Shifley and out of the zone. Hannafin.
Is that they're calling that a penalty for boarding or what?
Let's see here. Blake either gets a handle of it, sends this one around over to Pionk.
Or did it just go out?
Let's see.
That's not boarding. What the hell? He didn't do nothing. Guy moved out of the way because he didn't want to get hit. Okay, it wasn't a penalty. Good. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm watching that now. So they're calling that penalty where Perfetti was just dodging out of the way, is it?
No, it didn't call. I thought they did. But it wasn't a penalty, I guess. It was an offside or something. But
Was it like a little knee-on-knee collision almost?
yeah, but it's only because Perfetti moved out of the way.
Yeah, because he wasn't prepared to take a hit.
Yeah,
But
he didn't
it's
want to take
understandable. You're a fucking small little guy. What, you're 5'10"?
Oh, yeah.
Size of me.
I'm not.
You're seeing Nick Ritchie fucking full steam ahead coming at your ass. You're like, fuck this
Oh, yeah.
shit. I'm diving. Diving
Oh,
and
for sure.
shitting at the same time.
Oh, yeah, for
Actually,
sure.
I'd be
No doubt about
fully
that.
shitting my pants if I seen Lucic coming my way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, fuck,
Uh-huh.
shit, fuck, shit, shit.
I am going nowhere where Lucic is available for that to happen.
I'm hoping the fucking teleport away.
Can't believe the Rangers are out shooting Nashville like 31-13.
One step away from dropping marks on my fantasy team. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way with fucking Binnington right now, man. I got him on my fantasy team.
Lots of speed. just about to say, Carolina is so dangerous. And they would take them out.
This one trying to be chipped out of the zone. Nice hit up alongside the boards as the Jets get a handle of it. Trying to shovel it out. This one picked up by Mackey. This one chipped all the way down. Little bump by Morrissey. Tries to chip this one over. Philby dashing in the zone for the Jets. Tries to send it over, and that one just tipped wide. This one trying to be sent out. Up to the point. Sent down below. That one tipped wide and out of play.
It's from what I've seen so far, basically Hellebuck has been saving the Jets' ass every night.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
much.
100%. We talked about this a while ago. We were taking a look at the analytics, and they do get like carried heavily by Hellebuck.
Hellebuck, yeah. If Hellebuck goes down, like
Oh, they're fucked.
it's old.
They're
It's
fucked.
over. You got Rittich. You ain't winning with Rittich. Not even Colorado's winning with Rittich. So turn that down. Why is it? Yeah. You still there?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure it usually doesn't get like the background noise. Usually doesn't get that quiet like that. Like you can usually hear something. And
Sorry, we're quiet there. I'm trying to sell my old phone that I just got, so I was just texting somebody back. My bad. Should have said something.
no.
I zoned out. I zoned out.
Totally
Just zoned out.
It's totally out.
But it was also commercial break, so I was waiting for the game to come back on. But there's not too many people up in the stream here tonight. It's a pretty vibey stream.
Well, we're watching a Calgary game. Most of our fans are Oilers
Dude,
fans.
if it's,
So.
I mean, that's just the regular season too. Like, if it's not the playoffs, then like these types of games that I do now don't get as big. And unless it's Oilers just instantly like fucking 15 viewers all stream long. Like easy.
Yeah.
And it's not saying anything bad. Like I love streaming anyways. I'll stream if I have fucking 0 viewers. But talking numbers wise, I usually get more viewers during the Oilers streams. That's why I like doing the Oilers streams more than anything. I don't mind doing these ones because I still enjoy watching hockey, but I do like the Oilers ones. Oh, Connor, great opportunity. Great stick by Markstrom. Over to Scheifele. Oh, what a pinwheel move from Markstrom. Robin Scheifele have a for sure chance. Woo! All right, man. Holy shit, we got to wake up. Connor sends this one over to Schmidt. Nate Schmidt has a handle of it. I got to also take a tub. I'm going to fucking heartburn. These sugar cookies are fucking me up. Kadri taking this one out. Nice stick by Dylan, picked up by Dubé. This one over the Kadris. He sends this one in deep. Stop behind the net by Hellebuck. Picked up by Schmidt, who sends this one up over to Wheeler. Sends this one in deep into the corner, picked up by Tanev. And now this one sent over to DeMello. Dylan DeMello sends this one over to Dubois. Dubois, who gets nailed up alongside of the corner, up to the point. Nice shot from, that was Sandberg with a big shot from the point. Nice save by Markstrom. This one tried to be centered by Dubois, and Markstrom will take an easy handle of that and make a nice stoppage play. So it looks like we're going to be heading off to another commercial break once again. They're loving the commercial.
Yeah, a lot of commercial breaks now.
This is the fourth one so far this game. Or we're just getting a highlight package.
I just find that in all the games now, like, got to make that money, I guess.
Yeah, I know. It's just painful. Oh, no. No commercial break. We're good. 8:03 remaining. Backlund to take the draw. Honestly, I need fucking Mangiapane to pop off tonight. I really don't want the Flames to win because Markstrom, I'm going up against him in my fantasy this week. But I had Keith Kincaid who got me a W tonight, so I'm not going to be too angry if Markstrom wins. But if Markstrom wins, I want to see Mangiapane get a hattie tonight.
I want to see goals from the Flames here now.
This one gets sent
But-
around. Picked up by Connor Mackey, I think that was. And this one rifled all the way down the ice. Stopped behind the net by Connor Hellebuck. Who this one gets picked up by Morrissey. Morrissey has a handle of it. Looking to break it out for the Jets. Chips this one over to Pionk. Pionk over to Morrissey as he rifles this one up. Tries to chip it over to Scheifele. Broken up by Zadorov, who gets this one over to Ruzicka. And now Lindholm carrying this one up for the Flames. Dashing into the zone. Chips it into the corner. Ruzicka tries to rifle it over to Toffoli. Now, I don't know why they don't put Mangiapane up on the top line. Like, instead of fucking Ruzicka, Mangiapane with Lindholm and Toffoli would work so much better. I know they got a goal. But I just think that the line will look a lot better than what it is. Battle up alongside of Labor. It's Coleman trying to get this one up, but he gets stick checked there by Connor as he steals the puck away from him. Scheifele picks it up in the corner. He's looking, trying to center it back up to the point. This one rifled over to DeMello. What a tip by Mark Scheifele. And a great save by Markstrom, making another beautiful glove save for the Flames. He's looking on the ball tonight.
Yeah, Markstrom's looking good. Markstrom's looking like there's nothing stopping him tonight. But Winnipeg's getting their legs a little bit now. And
Yeah.
after their 3 or 4 day break.
Yeah, after a little bit of a break, Dubois looking to take the face-off. Almost face-off win, but Noah Hannafin able to get it, and they chip that one out. This one chipped over to number 54 and Sandberg. That one gets sent over to Appleton, but turned over by Noah Hannafin. This one sent over, but turned over by Appleton again. Over to Connor. Chips it over to Dubois. Not able to keep a great handle of it, though. This one, Anderson trying to flutter over to Kadri. Not able to get a great grasp of it. Turned over by Dubois again. Dubois in the neutral zone. Leaves it for DeMello. Appleton, he now sends this one in deep and picked up by Hannafin. No, Hannafin has a handle of it. Sends it over to Anderson, trying to chip this one over to Ritchie. Ritchie trying to get this one over to Lucic, but that one will be offside on the play and hand off to another commercial break. You know what I've been seeing a lot of, man? I know we talked about this a few times now, but like, you know, the only roast that the Leafs fans, like I don't know, maybe it's just because of Twitter, but Leafs fans have been fucking obsessed, even more obsessed than I've ever seen in my life with Edmonton Oilers and Jack Campbell. They're so obsessed with this team.
Oh.
It's crazy. I see so many Leafs fans talking about Campbell or just the Oilers in general.
Well, I was afraid it was a bad contract. We'll see, but I mean, I get it that way. I guess they're happy they didn't give him the $6 million a year, and I don't blame them for that. But it's not like they're set in goal right now. or
No,
something.
like they don't got anything fucking better with Matt Murray, where they're having to pay 2 years. Like it's less contract than Campbell, but
Except it's less. That's all.
yeah, but like what? By less by
It's
a little
less.
bit. I guess it's what, 3.6? I think is what it is.
Yeah, it's less by quite a bit, and there's
Oh,
less
yeah,
term and stuff
There's
like that.
positives
I mean,
to it, 'cause I mean, the way that Stuart Skinner's looking right now, man, like quite honestly, Perlo, I think he was the fucking fix.
Yeah, I don't know if he can keep that up, but maybe if he can, that's great. And now we got a $6 million backup, which really
Yeah, we're
sucks.
turning into the
But,
Florida Panthers.
Well, yeah, it's not
No.
a $10 million backup, but
But that's the problem, man. Like, no matter what we were to do, I think we were gonna end up with some kind of shitty goalie because you never knew. Like, you didn't know that Aiden Hill. I know Oilers fans like, oh, why didn't we go after Eric Comrie or go after this guy or this guy or this guy? Honestly, it's just like I get the Jack Campbell contract because it seems pretty fucking bad right now, and it might be pretty goddamn bad because like you look at a lot of the future, like Campbell was just a hope that he was gonna be good. You look at his numbers beforehand, it was so goddamn inconsistent. Nothing stayed for Campbell, nor did he play enough games to really say this is a starting goalie.
yeah.
So much misery.
No, I was hoping.
That's what I was
is really
hoping
what
too.
it
I
came.
believed and hoped that Campbell would be the guy. But I don't know, man. After what I seen in that
Yeah.
Carolina game, that was fucking disgusting. I'm starting to really lose hope on him. Pionk, what a great shot from the point, and that one right in the back of the net. And the Jets tie up the game 1-1. And I keep forgetting to update the board. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta do that. Game tied up 1-1 between the Jets and the Flames. What a shot from the point by Pionk as he gets right back on the board. Great job by the Jets. Tana, that was a bad turnover. And that one off of Mackey. That would have been a save for Markstrom, but right off the knee of Mackey, right into the back of the net. So a little bit of a help for Pionk by Mackey, right off the kneecap or the stick, and right into the back of the net for the Winnipeg Jets, who are now tied the game up at 1 with 5:14 remaining in the first period of action. Face-off win for the Jets. This one picked up by Schmidt as he flutters this one off the boards and deep inside the zone. This one picked up by Hannafin. Hannafin has it behind the net, trying to chip this one out, which it does. And that one will be chipped into the Jets zone, picked up by Scheifele. Shuffles it off to Dylan. Tries to get it back over to Scheifele. He's not able to grab it, but Connor grabs it in the neutral zone. That one turned over by Mangiapane. He's carrying this one up for the Flames. Mangiapane sends it over to Lewis. Are they fucking kidding me? They playing him with Lewis, really? Dude, that would have been a goal. That would have been a fucking goal if that was anybody else but Lewis, who could have handled that pass way better than him. Mangiapane should have just shot. That's the thing you got to read as Mangiapane. You got to read who you have out there. And if you see fucking Trevor Lewis with you on a 2-on-1, I'm sorry, you're taking the shot. Yeah. Take the shot. Most likely it's going to be better in your hands more than anybody else. To be quite fair. But you didn't think of that. This one trying to be chipped out. Lindholm on the attack. Nice move. That one turned over and picked up by Dubois. Or Scheifele. Over to Philippi. Trying to make a nice move past Zadora, but he cuts him off. He still gets it right back underneath control. Up to the point to Mello. Sends it in deep. Melanainen sends this one around. Over to Philippi. Up to the point. That one kept in the zone. Or not really. That one will be offside on the play. With 4 minutes remaining in the first period of action. Not a terrible game here. A little slow, but it's definitely been picking up on the speed.
Yeah, the Jets are getting their legs after their 3-day layoff.
Yep. Face-off win. This one chipped up, and the Flames trying to chip it deep into the zone, but picked up by Morrissey. Trying to be moved up is Perfetti, but he gets blocked up by Uyghur. This one trying to be dug out. I think this is an interesting matchup because it's two very defensive-minded coaches going up against each other. So it's like two very similar styles of playing.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was the under all day. And now you got 2 goals in the first. I didn't see that coming. But I mean, it's still probably being under. But.
It could still very likely be under. It could just be those 2 goals to get things started, and then it could slow down. Who knows? Or it could pick right up. This one picked up by the Jets as they send this one in deep. And that one will be icing on the play. Backlund gets kicked out of the draw. Lewis will take the draw against Guffson. Still don't get that brainhead fucking mind. Like, I mean, they got just so many goons up in that, like, third line. It's like, how can Mangiapane even produce any points when he's playing alongside Trevor Lewis and Backlund? I hate that for my fantasy.
Yeah.
It's like, I want Mangiapane to play against good players. Ooh, that is not good at all. Who is that? Number 12, Jason Harkins took a puck to the face, and he is bleeding profusely. Oh,
Oh,
God.
I didn't see that.
Right in the mouth. Shit. Of course they slow it in slow motion. Oh!
Yeah, you got to see that.
Right in the mouth. I know they did that on the Kane play. It's like, guys, he said basically that skate cut down to the fucking bone, Perlo. That's what Kane said. Right down to the bone, man. That's got to be fucking terrifying, man. That's a deep cut. Couldn't even imagine, bro. God. That one sent all the way down the ice. Now good chance. The Lindholm trying to get over to Ruzicka and right to the back of the net. And the Flames are now up 2-1 as a beautiful pass by Lindholm and then send up Ruzicka right into the back of the net. And he throws that one in the back of the net for the Flames to put him up 2-1. And I think that's his first goal of the season as well. Yeah, it is his first goal of the season. We were dissing on the line and now they're playing fantastic. It's our voodoo. It's either we're sometimes right or we're horribly wrong. I mean, we are awesomely right on the fact that the Vancouver Canucks still suck. Ooh, someone wants to trade Sam Gagner? Ooh. Yeah, give me Sam Gagner. Fucking give me Sam Gagner. I would love my Sam Gagner.
Oh, just for shot blocks and stuff?
I mean, I don't really have a lot of money, but I'm thinking I might just get rid of, like, some players. Maybe I'll swap them. I'll send him a trade request. I'll think about what I want to do. This one picked up by Schmidt, and that one missed wide. And that one sent in deep. Because I really don't have a whole lot of cap. The only reason why I have cap is because I have a bunch of LTIR space right now. That one being carried up. That one turned over as Dubois has a handle of it. He pokes this one up. The Jets waiting. That one turned over by Wheeler. But the Jets still keep it. Morrissey dashing in over to Dubois. Dubois tried to flutter it over to an open lane, but no one's there to get a handle of it. Now Dubé sends this one over to Kadri. Kadri bolts this one in deep into the zone, stopped behind the net by Hellebuck. And a little bit of pushing and shoving between Coleman and Dubois. Them beaking at each other.
Oh, Calgary gets a power play.
Calgary gets a power play on this play?
It will be
no
right
way
away. It
that's
looks like
not a slew foot on Dubois? Or Coleman? Yo, Bryce, how's it going, man? Welcome into the stream, bud.
I don't think he meant to do it. Or are they both going? They both went. Can you? I can't hear it because I put it on it too loud, and then you can hear it. So, what did they do for that one? Holding and interference or something?
I'm not too sure. They're not saying. I turned back on the volume. So 4-on-4. So that means both like went to the box most likely for tripping or something in that sort. So that's why it's 4-on-4 or roughing on the play, and it's a 4-on-4. So both going off to the box. Face off win. Morrissey gets a handle of this one, trying to carry this one out for the Jets. He's dashing up, carrying it into the zone, keeping it to the outside. Tries to center it, broken up, picked up by Toffoli. Lowry all over him. That's one being kept in the zone. Nice hit up alongside of Laborez. Lowry hard on Hannafin up to the point. Morrissey over to Pionk. Pionk chips it down below. Appleton going hard, trying to get a handle of it. This one picked up by Hannafin. Hannafin trying to get this one out. Looking to break it out here on the 4-on-4. Anderson back over to Hannafin. The Jets hard on the attack. Wheeler all over his man, trying to get it loose to Kyle Connor, but that one turned over, and Backlund trying to carry this one out for the Flames. Turned right back over to Kyle Connor. Dash into the zone, all by himself. He just flicks it into the corner, stopped behind the net by Markstrom. Markstrom over to Uyghur. 30 seconds remaining. Wheeler keeps it in the zone, picked up by Uyghur again. You hope the Flames lose? Yeah, I mean, the Flames are winning. They're kicking some ass too tonight. They're actually not playing that bad. It's kind of
We'll see how their legs hold up now in the second and third, because like I said, they came back from that Eastern road trip. But I didn't think there'd be that many goals in the first period. However, they're probably going to try to hold on, shut it down now. Markstrom's playing really well.
You got to think. Am I able to? Oh yeah, I'm able to just throw him right back. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What's up?
You know you've had a bad day when Jacob Zaboral scores on you.
Jacob Zaboral? Oh my god. No fucking way.
He scored a goal today.
No
he scored a goal today.
Way, man.
I can't believe what the Bruins are doing here. This was a terrible spot for them. I took Buffalo first period, which was good because they were up first period. But I'm never going against Boston right now. And I also took Montreal today to beat Pittsburgh. But I'm not going against Boston right now. There's just no way. Like, they just are finding a way all the time. Bergeron's showing himself to be, all the leadership that they have there. But that was a bad spot for them. And they still pulled it out. But then again, the Buffalo Sabres had 31 shots on, get this, Keith Kincaid.
Yeah, I know. He was in the net tonight. That's why I got a fantasy dub with Keith Kincaid on my team tonight.
I put the overall day
oh my
on
God.
that. It was 3-1. It was 3-1.
Keith Kincaid stole it from
you. They got
you.
31 shots on Keith Kincaid. You gotta be kidding me.
Stole it from me, bro.
Oh man, I'm taking an ass kicking today because stuff like that happened all day, like just ridiculous. The New York Rangers outshot the Predators like 35-18 or something like that, and got 1 goal on Saros. And Saros hasn't played well yet this year. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff going on.
All right. So since I got Evander Kane out for majority of the year, I could just kind of like play around with my cap until he gets back. But I'm going to go after Sam Gagner. I think he's a good little depth piece. He's on a different team that I really don't have. I don't have any Jets players. He's already had 3 goals, 1 assist this year. Hits a little bit, blocks a little bit, plays center a little bit.
Yeah, he does.
Does things.
I don't know. He does things. Sam Gagner is a player that plays in the NHL.
Yeah, I love Sam Gagner. I've always fucking have. I think he's a great guy.
Oh, yeah. He's a great person, whatever, but...
Dude,
you
gotta think I only give up like a really, 5th or 6th in this, eh?
He doesn't hurt. Like, I'm talking about not in fantasy, but I mean he doesn't hurt you and he doesn't really help you. Like, he's one of those guys. He's like the epitome of average, of not even average. would it be? Because he doesn't provide much offense. He's okay. He's good defense. He's not bad defensively. He just doesn't hurt you. You can fill in some time for the next guy that
Yeah,
comes up.
so well,
So
and
you
the thing
don't,
is,
you know
he's
what I mean?
dirt cheap too. So like, that's what I like about him right now as well.
Does he block
No, he's
shots a
not a big
lot?
blocker.
Or?
He doesn't do a whole lot, but he might get you like a few goals or assists here and there. That's like why I'm mainly picking him up, because I have so many guys that already hit like and block shots. Like the main reason why I've won like my last basically the reason why I've been like spotless and not losing is because like my players hit and fucking block shots. And my goaltenders play good. But like
Oh, yeah.
1 week where I obliterated a guy, I had 113 hits to 47, and blocks were 63 to 49. And we were pretty even in the goals and the assists,
Oh.
pretty even in the wins and losses, or in the wins. But I beat him because my hits and blocks are fucking insane. 1 week where it was close, he blocked me, but I out hit him, but my goaltenders were stellar. And I have Fleury and Georgiev. I was so happy to get Georgiev. I got Georgiev in the Kucherov trade. So I traded away Gibson and got Georgiev and Kucherov back.
What?
Yeah.
Who the hell does that in fantasy?
Oh man, I gotta fucking find this deal. I almost kind of want to. It was such a good fucking deal, man. It was crazy, bro. Oh, it was insane, man. I got it.
Huberto's not playing
Huberto's
today,
not
right?
playing today. No, he's still out of the lineup.
Still day to day.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think they're better. I think they're better without him.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
He looks completely lost. If he doesn't trying to play man on man to him, I don't think it computes in his head at all. Doesn't get it. Doesn't understand the
My thing is
concept.
crazy. Someone traded Ernie for Kuznetsov because of cap mostly, but still, fucking insane. Trying to find my trade that I got for Kucherov.
Oh, so he traded Kuznetsov because Kuznetsov probably is not going to have a great year for Ernie, so he has cap space to get another player.
I think he was kind of rebuilding too. He was like really, really deep in cap hell. Like he was deep down.
Did he get? There was no pick involved.
I think there was like a fourth round pick involved in the deal. That was it.
No.
There's a lot of chatting this past off season. I think the Flames are gonna suck for a while if Huberdeau is this bad. Oh, dude, without a doubt, I think that's the thing. That's like if Huberdeau produces well, then you got a good team. But if he's not gonna be your guy, your team's gonna suck ass. Big time ass. So you got to have him producing. If you do, then it's going to go pretty well. But hey, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well, guys. It'll be very much appreciated. Thank you guys very much for tuning into the league. I'm trying to find my old fantasy trades because it's deep in this fucking group chat because I do want to talk about... Because I've always like looked at my deals at first and thought I got fucking ripped off. But then my deals have just turned into like these like bloody great trades. The Pajot one that I made where I traded away Tatar and a first and Delzinko, that one's not going to look very good, but Pajot is younger than Tatar, so I do like it for that. Tatar is a little bit older while I get the younger player in Pajot who could still pepper in points and hits and all that sort of stuff, so... And I think he does get a little bit more fantasy points than he does in Tatar, but if Tatar gets goals, then I'm screwed. And I'm screwed.
Yeah, Tatar's not going to get much. He hasn't put up points for quite a while.
He's producing pretty good now, but
I think he might
because he's on a little bit of a hot streak.
Well, they got him on the top line right now.
Yeah, that too.
And that is until who comes back? Oh, Palat. That's till Palat comes back. I mean, top line, 9 points in 14 games is not spectacular, that's for sure. Considering he's not really what you call a two-way player
Yeah.
anymore, I thought. So I like the people just love to put Holla on the top line.
Who-
They just love it. It's like their favorite thing to do. Doesn't matter where he goes. Eric Holla gets put on the top in the
Eric
top
Holla?
6.
It's because
Yeah.
that one fucking year in Vegas, man. Where he just like popped off offensively. Otherwise,
Yeah.
the guy is horrible 5-on-5 wise. Dreadful.
Oh yeah.
dude.
That's why I was really surprised when they picked him up. I didn't like. I know they needed to get. Zaka was asking for a trade, but
I
like Fitzgerald is quite obviously an analytics like strong analytics general manager.
Yeah, I don't know why he made that deal. That was crazy to me. That is just fucking crazy to me. Oh.
Well, I mean, I can see Zaka was asking
Yeah.
to be traded, so I can see making a deal. But really, that's all you could find. He got Holla and what?
Holland. I think that's it. I think he only got Holla. It was like Holla for Zaka.
Awesome. Really? I thought he got a pick or something back with it. But...
Well, can I not check out any of the deals that I've done in the recent history? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so it was like something, I can't find it, but it was like something like, because I picked up Laffy too in a trade. I can't really remember the Laffy one either, but the Laffy one was a steal as well. But I traded away John Gibson, I know, because I had originally John Gibson on the team, and I just got a fucking, I don't know, man, a killer fucking deal for John Gibson, to be quite fair. Like, it was insane, the type of pick I got for John Gibson. It's criminal, the amount of shit I got for John Gibson. Because he's playing like ass this year. So, like, he's like a negative for your fantasy team to even have him on your team.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe
Like, I
you
got
that. That's
Kucherov and
ridiculous.
something. Because I wanted a goalie back. And I think he's like, yeah, you could have Gorgiev. And I was like, fucking goalie's a goalie. I'll take Gorgiev. And I was like, man, this is going to be bad. You know, he's fucking trash right now. He's doing nothing. And, boy, was I wrong that he fucking got traded to Colorado. And I had a Colorado Avalanche fan text me. He's like, yo, you want to trade Gorgiev? And I just like left him on red. I was like, I'm not fucking trading Gorgiev. You think I'm fucking crazy, dude?
Yeah.
Like, you think I'm fucking crazy, man?
Trading
He just
Gorgiev.
went to
No, for
Colorado.
sure.
And he's going to be on a new team. And you want me to trade Gorgiev? Yeah, no, I'm good, man. And they were he's going to probably offer me something, though. He's going to be like, oh, 2 seconds. And I'm going to be like, no. From what he's going to be playing on an insane Colorado Avalanche team, nah. He's going to do good.
Fellows are okay. Holla Jones.
You're glad the Flames are like this? That's kind of mean, bro.
Yeah, you're right. It was a straight across
Yeah,
trade.
straight across trade.
My gosh, Boston destroyed on that
Well,
trade.
especially the way that Zaka's looking right now. I'm looking bad, man.
Oh yeah. This is the first time Fitzgerald's got worked hard. I know they needed to trade him, but like seriously, nobody out there was willing to give you more than Holla for Zaka. 23-year-old guy, like maybe it's cap, right? Because he
Yeah,
needs
Zach
a contract
needed a
now.
contract. Holla didn't. The Devils were pretty tight up against the cap, so like they just had to kind of.
But they gave away Hall already had a contract, so it was almost dollar for dollar, and then they signed him for how long?
Zaka? I think it was just this year. I think it was just like a 1-year contract for Zaka. I think that was it for the trade, or for the contract. I'm pretty sure. We're about to probably get back here into the second period of action here very, very soon.
Yeah, I got Hall here. Who's Boston? Who else did I have? Oh, I guess I shouldn't tell people in there, but no, it doesn't
We
matter.
don't have too many people.
I had O'Reilly to the
Oh, I didn't
Islanders
think of them. Yeah, fuck.
because they love their old people like that, and that's like. And then I also had to Boston because I doubt it wasn't a very likely because how they gonna work it, but O'Reilly in Boston. I mean, that's just like imagine Bergeron and O'Reilly.
Oh,
Like if they really want to win a cup,
Christ. No
yeah.
way.
If they really want to win a cup, they make that trade any way they can. Are you kidding me? Like that would be one of the greatest top shutdown top 2 centers of all time. That would be insane.
That's not even fucking funny, man. It would be incredible.
They would be an instant contender.
Instant contender, easily.
Yeah, so I put them in there. Zaka, no, he never got a deal yet. So he might end up being a rental. So I guess that's why. Because I don't know. But they've got no, they'll sign him. They'll sign him.
Oh.
And I think that's why they got so little is because anywhere else they were going to send him, they wouldn't be able to re-sign him. Like, I don't know. It's weird. There had to be some teams that had future cap space left that could have used a Pavel Zacha and could give more than Hall. Hall is a glorified fourth liner, right? Like I don't.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me.
He's pretty much a fourth liner. That's.
Oh, basically. Oh, I think I found the deal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Perlo. Oh my god, Perlo. I did fucking yank. I did just steal it. So I traded John Gibson, Evgeny Shevchnikov, 2023 first round pick, 2024 second round pick for Nikita Kucherov and Alexander Gorgiev. That was it.
Oh. Nice.
Fucking incredible steal. And what I originally gave this guy was more than what probably would have been better for him. Because I offered him Addison Fleury, Svechnikov, a first and a second for Gorgiev and Kucherov. But he's like, oh, I want a younger goalie than Fleury. And I was like, okay, take Gibson then. Fuck, you're looking for a goalie.
He obviously doesn't know how to do.
I just don't get it. I was like, okay, you want someone fucking younger? I'm like, I kind of want to keep him, but yeah, sure. Maybe they don't want to do that. I think there was another deal. I picked up Laffy for something here too. Can't find it. I know I traded Laffy for something too. That was a really, really nice deal that I got for Laffy. I don't think I'm going to find that one. But I did pick up Ehlers for not too bad of a price either. But yeah, I picked up Ehlers for Howden, Gunther, and 2 seconds for Ehlers and Kunavalov at the time. Which that deal might blow me in the ass cheeks sooner or later with Gunther, but I like Ehlers. It's just he's injured all the time. Your dad's he's a huge Flames fan? Bro, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Well, it could be worse.
Yeah, I guess it could be worse.
Could be a Vancouver fan.
Could be a Vancouver fan. You are right.
That would be really bad.
Dude, oh my
That would
god, it's
be.
so funny. I make fun of it in
But
every one of my episodes now, Perlo. Like, oh, let's take a look at the fucking let's take a look at the Vancouver Canucks. Oh, right, they suck.
yeah, they're not getting better. And one of my favorite cappers, his name is the Prez, and he's really good actually. But I don't know, he has this idea that Vancouver's going to turn it around too. I don't know where he gets. He's not a Vancouver fan. Like,
Maybe he has an inside scoop or something. Maybe he thinks that this team
I have
is
no.
gonna fucking...
Nah. He says, "Well, this is a great team." Like his philosophy is, and I get it. I can't talk to him, but I sort of get what he's saying. He's like, it's one thing to be able to get up 4 goals and lose it. You can fix that easier than not being able to get 4 goals.
I don't...
And
I mean, yeah, I understand. I don't know.
I get that.
But, like, if your defense is that fucking bad, it's that bad.
That's what
and
I mean.
nothing's
That's
going to
key.
be able to change that bad defense.
And he said their defense was bad, but I think he's kind of assuming that they're going to be able to do something if he didn't get that far into it. But I got the impression that he thought that there was something they could do with the defense they have. And I'm like, no, there's not. There's nothing they can do with that defense. No way.
God, no. That's why I'm being carried up by Pionk, because we're right back into the second period of action, or right into the start into the second period of action, as Lowry sends this one down below. Trying to be shuffled towards the front of the net by Appleton. Battle between Lindholm and a nice fluttered shot by Lowry. And Markstrom will take a nice glove save. Oh.
I have a feeling this is going to be... The second period is going to be a slower period, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I like it to still keep up with the pace that it was in the first period, so the later this game goes on, the more we don't get tired.
I figured the early pace, but I don't know. We didn't really see the Winnipeg that sits back and just plays like way super bonus defensive hockey. Yeah, I don't know if they were figuring that Calgary was going to have tired legs, so they thought they could outscore them. But we'll see what happens here now, because more than likely Rick Bowness is going to be preaching defense again.
Yeah, playing back on the not back on the heels, but playing just a little bit more back than what they were trying to do in the first. As Connor bounces this one off the glass. The Jets trying to go on the attack as this one picked right back up by Coleman. Fluttered this one all the way down the ice. And that one will not be icing on the play as Kadri beats that one out. Gets cut off by Dillon and now Perfetti. He sends this one over to Wheeler as he shovels it into the corner. Dubois going hard after Uyghur as he bounced off the boards. Lewis bumps Perfetti a little bit of a bump. And now over to Kadri. Kadri tries to shuffle over to Hannafin, but turned over by the Jets as this one gets sent right back into the zone. 18-27 remaining in the second period of action. Kadri has a handle of it, shovels this one over to Lewis as he sends this one in deep. Now this one's shoveled around, picked up by Sandberg, trying to be shoveled out. Manalainen gets a handle of it, shoves it all the way down the ice, and picked up by Backlund. Backlund shovels it over to Anderson. Anderson over to Backlund as he sends this one deep into the zone, not able to be gloved by Hellebuck. DeMello being shoved up alongside of the boards by Mangiapane. Lewis making a nice move, but Sandberg all over him. The Calgary Flames having a good amount of opportunities, just not able to get it on the net. Lewis tucks it around. Nice save by Hellebuck. Battle still ensuing as this one picked up by Sandberg. Flutters this one all the way down the ice as Philliby racing it out, trying to beat it, which he does. This one picked up by Ritchie. And now shoveled over to Tanev. Lowry bumps up to the point. Nice shot. Big save by Markstrom. Nice shot. Big save by Markstrom. The puck is still loose as they try to jam it home. As Lucic gets mowed over by Lowry. As Lucic is standing over Lowry. As Lucic going right after Lowry after he's given Markstrom's a few taps. Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well, as we're very close to 10 likes on the stream. It'll be very much appreciated, guys, if you haven't so already. And make sure to go check out my man Perlo. His link is up in the comment up at the top, so make sure to go check him out as well and go give him a big old sub up to his channel as well. It'll be very much appreciated there, guys.
4-on-4.
4-on-4 again.
Now, this is where we're going to see if Calgary has their legs
or not.
Or not. Yeah.
Oh, fucking today, or I went to the gym today and a little bit yesterday or day before. I did leg day, killed it. 110-pound squat.
Woo.
My max is 115, but I consistently can do 110 easily now. So I'm excited to hit 115 and consistently be able to do that.
Well, you can kick my ass on legs, man. Eventually I'll do legs, I guess.
I love leg day, man. It's like my favorite.
My legs hurt for like
dude,
days.
I know. I get the same. It's probably worse because you're a little older than me, so it takes probably a little bit more time to recover the muscles as well. Because like I know for me, I get like fucking real sore.
I do squats with every time I do squats with no weight at all. Like,
oh shit!
Like I do a little bit, and if I do like say 150 squats or something like that, I'm hurting for 2 days.
Shit.
Like I don't know what the hell it is. It's brutal. Now I can do trailers like my work, right? I can go do that. Like I did 7 hours of hauling boxes of paper, which sounds like paper's not that heavy, but paper, what paper's like.
Oh yeah, it's fucking
right?
heavy.
A whole trailer full of it. I did it for 7 hours. Don't hurt, but I do 150 squats at the gym, and I'm like dead. I don't understand the hell.
Your max bench is 275. Is that like chest or like squat? Because if so, anyways, that's insane either way.
Doesn't matter what it is. That's
fucking huge.
And I don't do that. Like try to find out how much I can press and stuff like that.
What I basically do, because I used to just push myself way too much, and that's how I got injured. I just want to be able to consistently do that weight and consistently be able to lift it at that weight. And once I feel comfortable doing that weight, I could jump up another one. But I've been really working on the legs recently and just everything in my chest. That's fucking impressive, man. I could only do like 100 easily. Even then, like 95 is probably like I hit 105 is like my best, I think, but it's pretty tough. Pretty goddamn tough. Manjapani makes a nice move, shovels it up to Lowry. Still keeps a handle of it, shovels it down below to Backlund. Backlund way too long is easy save for Hellebuck to make. Appleton over to Schmidt, tries to shovel this one out. Still Schmidt shovels it out over to Appleton. Appleton has a handle of it. He shovels it back over to Nate Schmidt as he whips this one up over to Morrissey. Morrissey waiting, trying to get it sent in. Over to Appleton. Nice pass. Appleton keeping it to the outside as he cuts back up. Waiting for some extra people to come into the zone. Pionk sends it down below. Nice center pass. And the Winnipeg Jets, pure Luc Dubois, puts that one in the back of the net for the Jets. And the game is now tied up at 2.
Calgary doesn't have their legs.
Nope. You're right, Perla. They don't look like it. Been working out for a long time, which I could insert a picture of myself. You would be like, oh, that's pretty big. I could already imagine the way that you probably look. I'm only like 130, but I just started like doing gym shit like, I think it's like 7 months now. I think. Because I started back in like April, June, I think it was. Jesus Christ. I just posted up a phone, and it's a pretty new iPhone XR. And I was like, take a look at prices on eBay, and it's like $350 to like $400 for the phone. And so I'm trying to sell the phone, and the person just offered me $275 for the fucking phone.
Oh,
And I'm like, okay. It's still a pretty good fucking phone. It's not $275. Jesus. This one trying to be rifled.
no, it's just an offer.
Oh, it is just an offer. I'm probably gonna say $350 is my best.
Yeah. You should probably just post it in there like that.
Yeah, like $350. I can't go any lower. As this one gets whipped up, this one chipped deep into the zone by Lewis. Guffson sends it over to Sandberg. As this one trying to be sent out of the zone. Picked up by Phillippe as he's dashing in, keeping to the side. That one just rifled over the net of Markstrom. And that one picked up by Manalainen. Over to Phillippe again as he's really having his legs, trying to get past Sadoro, but a great defensive play. Backlund flips this one over to Lewis. Lewis sends this one in deep, picked up by Schmidt. Schmidt bounces this one over to Manalainen. Manalainen sends this one all the way down the ice over to Phillippe as he sends that one deep into the zone. Your dad's max bench was 500. Oh, he took steroids. Oh, okay. That's fucking huge then. 500? Holy shit. Bryce, your family's huge, man. And roided up.
Dubois gets a penalty.
Ooh, power play for the Flames. Pretty sure that's what I kind of seen for the prices for the phone, iPhone XR. I don't think that's like not even for used. Or for used, yeah, refurbished. Yeah, 360, 338. Do I have TikTok? I do have TikTok, but I don't use it. So power play here for the Calgary Flames. Lowry face-off win, picked up by Sandberg, trying to whip this one around. As this one shoveled all the way down the ice. Stopped behind the net by Markstrom. Left it behind the net by by Anderson, looking to carry this one up for the Flames as they look to get right back on the board as the game is tied up at 2-2 here in the second period of action as we got about 13:38 remaining as this one is cleared out of the zone once again as Toffoli does stop it up in the neutral zone. This one ripped right back in by the Flames. The Flames definitely missing Goudreau. And I'll add you.
Yeah.
I'll add you.
Especially on the power play.
You just follow me at Patreon on the radio and I'll follow you back. Lindholm carrying this one up. Over to Toffoli. Sends this one deep into the zone over to Lindholm as he sends it around over to Ruzicka. Being pushed up alongside of the boards by Phillippe. Minute 08 remaining on the power play for the Flames. This one looking to be sent down all the way down the ice by the Jets again. Dillon and Kadri battling up alongside of the boards. This one kept in. Anderson. This one blocked up by Dillon and sent all the way down the ice. And this one will be stopped up by Markstrom. Markstrom leaves it for Hannafin. Sends this one over. Over to Uyghur as he's carrying this one into the zone. As this one now breakaway. Manalainen breakaway for the Jets. He sent it a little too far forward, so wasn't able to really do anything with it. But great opportunity for the Winnipeg Jets. 28 seconds remain on the power plays. The Jets or the Flames have not been able to do anything here to start off this second period. Hellebuck leaves it for Sandberg as Lucic all over him. And this one sent all the way down the ice. That's this one. Picked up and trying to be sent out of the zone. Tapped it in the zone by Dubé. Dubé keeping it up to the outside. Picked it up by Lewis, trying to wrap it around, and Appleton gets a handle of it, sends this one around. And this one will be all the way down the ice. And picked up by Zadorov. Listen, Lowry, good job getting out of the zone and finishing off the good PK here for the Jets, as the Jets have been all over the Flames to get this period started off. And just really great game by the Gents, my lord.
Calgary gets a penalty now.
Oh, geez. Of course.
I think it was Calgary.
11:40 remaining in the second period of action. Battle up alongside the board stretch, trying to get this one out. Pionk shovels this one over, and that one will be a penalty on the play. 2 minutes for holding. Yeah, we don't know who the penalty's for. Don't know who the penalty is for, but we'll have to see.
I'll tell you in a second, probably.
Yeah, I'll look now. You followed me on TikTok?
It was against the Flames.
And who was that again?
It was against the Flames. I don't know who it was, but I just looked up on NHL.
Oh, against the Flames, so the Jets will be on the power play?
Yeah.
Well, that's not you, Beastie. I was like, got this Go Beast dude. Is that you? No, that's definitely not Beastie. Or that's definitely not Bryce. Yeah, follow me on page on the radio. On TikTok. It's just Peyton on the radio on TikTok. Follow me up, and I'll take a look at the account. We'll see how beefy you are. Big boy.
I do a lot of TikTok.
Huh?
I do a lot of TikTok.
I don't know. I just never got into it.
I do it for PayPal.
Yeah, I just don't have very much to post on there. Plus, it's like, it's kind of hard for me to do when I'm working so goddamn much, too. It's like, I want to do other things like TikTok and Instagram a little bit more. You know? Like, I would like to advertise myself, but it's like I work like 40 hours a week, and I do streaming and in videos. It's like, yeah, I don't got extra time to do a TikTok. So, Jets are on the power play.
Yeah, I admit I have sometimes I don't get a chance to even do one. Lately, I haven't been maybe 3 times a week or something like that, but I was doing it every day for a while.
Yeah. This one trying to be sent over to Kyle Connor. And I've done TikToks off and on, just never really stuck with it. As Hellebuck pokes this one out.
Search at BPAL Picks, and you can sub up to my TikTok as well.
Yeah, check his TikTok out as well. Go give it a follow. He does do free picks on there as well. This one chipped out of the zone by Dubé. Is this one picked right back up by Morrissey? It's basically two of the worst power plays going up against each other. As Connor sends this one over to Scheifele. Scheifele wraps this one around the board, stopped up alongside of the boards by Markstrom. And that one gets fluttered all the way down the ice once again and stopped up by Hellebuck. Left for Morrissey with about a minute remaining on the power play. Morrissey carrying this one up, shovels it over. Gives it over to Hannafin, and that one sent all the way down the ice once again. You follow me? Okay, I'll take a look at it after once we hit commercial break. Toffoli, that one blocked up by Morrissey. Lowry now taking this one up, tried to send it over, but broken up by Hannafin again. Great stick by the Flames. We all know they can play great shutdown hockey.
When they're playing at their best. The PK looks better than it has.
Yeah, the PKs look really solid so far to start off against the Jets. I mean, it is just the Jets, so that's not like they're an amazing power play anyways. This one sent all the way.
You got to remember, there was a lot of change to the top 6, though. I mean, when you do that. But you could say the same for Florida. And, they struggled a tad, but not as bad as Calgary has.
God, no.
My buddy Balzers, nobody wants him. Well, everybody wants him, I guess, but nobody wants to keep him. He's now Tampa picked him up now.
I can't fucking play this audio. I shouldn't be playing audio of my TikTok on. Oh, it's Go Beast Mode? Oh, okay, so that is actually you. I was like, oh, is this actually you? Damn, dude. Big dude. Good looking dude. This one chipped over to Lucic. No, you're fucking ugly, actually. No, JK. Gonna be a dick for a quick little second. We're back to even strength as well. This one picked up by Dylan DeMello. DeMello bounced off the glass. Oh, right off the ref. Ouch. Dubois sends that one in deep. Picked up by Mackey. Mackey has it behind the boards as he's trying to chip this one out. Nice hit up alongside of the boards. I thought it was like Beastie or something like that, because there's so many other people that are named Beastie in this chat. Philby lost a handle of his glove. He's still playing without a glove. That's pretty dangerous. Dude, go to the bench, man. Stop. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle as well between Mackey and Philby. And now Richie and another guy going at each other between Dubois and Richie. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. Not bad playing. Jansen Harkins back out there after getting hit with a puck as well. He's back out there as well as we are heading off to another commercial break as well. Well, I should grab a drink because I'm thirsty. I'll be right back. Pearl, I also heard Bo Horvat's name around as well. I don't know if you heard that. The rumors about
Yeah, that was my next one I was going to do. Actually, I think I'm going to do, because I just did a center.
Yeah.
I think my next one's going to be Timu Meyer.
Hey, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
That'd be a really fun one to do. I mean, there's so many teams that need wingers right now and good wingers. And Timu Meyer would fit a lot of teams, honestly.
I was looking at that. I don't know. Like, it's again, the cap is tough.
Oh, yeah, with the cap, it's going to be tough. But teams are going to figure out ways anyways.
I'll tell you a team that if they really want to win, because I had this team winning the division, and I think I was going on reputation. My philosophy or my reasoning for it was Tampa Bay, that they're really going to have to try this year. But me watching them now, I don't even think they're going to make the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Cal Foote is not working out. Ian Cole is looking his age. Nick Perbix is
Not a right hand again.
Nick Perbix.
Hey, but they did claim Balsers, though.
Yeah, I just talked about Balzers. Like, why does nobody want to keep Balzers? But they have.
That's crazy. He's so good, but no one wants to keep him.
I don't understand that. He's better than Kopke.
Oh, he replaces him easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
So Kopke's got to be like calling his wife right now, going, "I think our NHL money is about to go away."
Connor. Dude, honestly, I think the biggest thing right now with the Lightning is secondary help being carried by Point, Kucherov, Stamkos, and not having very much assistance. Plus, you're playing Nick Paul as your second line fucking center.
Yeah, he's not a second line center. It's
right, like you're missing Cirelli big time.
They are. Get Cirelli back, and they just got Balzers, but I don't know how it would work out.
Kilroy.
But if they just give up basically
Kilroy.
every prospect that they have. I don't know. Do they even have, like, if they really want to go for it? But I have a feeling
power
that
play
they
for
know
the Flames.
Killorn and the first in
They
2023.
don't even have any picks
And
this year. Remember, Perla, they traded them all for Hagel.
all right, they don't even have
They don't
that.
have 2 years of first round picks.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're not getting Meyer.
Because they really don't have any
No way.
prospects either.
No. So that was the team that came
Dude,
to
if
my
Tampa
mind.
Bay
'Cause
makes a trade, it's going to be somebody that's like aged, like still not bad, but like cheap as all hell is basically what they're
Probably,
going to
yeah.
have to do. Uyghur sends it down below to Lucic. Why the hell do they have Lucic out here for a power play down below? Oh my God. Oh, Hannafin, nice shot, nice save by Hellebuck. As this one picked right back up by Lucic. If Lucic can give me a goal, I won't be complaining though. As this one sent all the way down the ice and picked up by Hannafin. Hannafin gets a handle of it, whips this one up as this one chipped into the zone by Lindholm. He's going hard after the puck. Trying to keep it in the zone as the Flames, but that one gets rifled all the way down the ice once again by the Jets. With 38 seconds remaining on the power play, 6:14 remaining in the second period of action. Anderson chips this one back. The Flames carrying this one up. Kadri dashing in. This one sent up, and this one whipped into the zone. Stopped behind the net by Markstrom. Anderson has a handle of it. Sends this one over to Lindholm. Lindholm chips this one back over to Anderson. Anderson carrying this one up. Tries to get it over to Toffoli, which he does. Toffoli, nice shot. That one blocked up. Picked up by Lindholm. Lindholm rifles it around over to Toffoli. Toffoli over to Kadri. Back down to Toffoli. Over to Kadri again. Up to the point. We're back to even strength. As Anderson has it up alongside of the point. Gives it over to Kadri up alongside of the boards. Sends it down below. That one blocked by Hellebuck. Toffoli picks this one up and sends it around. Trying to get it out of the zone, but Coleman, nice hit. Lewis keeps it in. Sends it down below. Picked up by Toffoli. Pokes it right back down below again over to Lewis in the other corner. Wraps it around. Picked up by Toffoli. Over to Zadora. Big bomb. That one blocked up. And Lowry will be able to get that one out of the zone finally for the Jets. This one rifled over to Lewis. Lewis sends this one in deep. This one chipped out of the zone. Battle up alongside of the boards. This one picked up by Coleman, trying to get this one over to Tanev. As now that one now picked up as Philby, as that one was in the crest of Tanev, as Philby gets ridden off to the side of the boards by Tanev. Great job by him to cut him off. Battle up alongside of the boards. Lewis battling. It's Connor trying to pull this one out. He finally does. Pokes up to the point. Picked up by Pionk. Right back down below to Kyle Connor. Connor looking around. Suits it right into the corner. Picked up by Dubois. Dubois protecting the puck pretty well. Zadorov all over him. Over to Connor. Over to Philby. Nice shot, but he fans on it with Tanev all over him. Picked up by Connor. Connor right back over to Philby. He's not able to handle the pass very well. Welcome in Van Hook. As this one.
Ooh, hello there.
Hook. Over to... Trying to be picked up alongside the boards. Morrissey trying to pull this one out. Pionk back over to Morrissey. He's dashed into the zone. Do you know that the NHL is rigged? Fuck off. It's not rigged. The refs might be stupid sometimes, but definitely not rigged. You can never rig a game. It's impossible. Don't believe it. Never will. How much cap does the Tampa Bay Lightning even? They don't even really have very much cap. Even
They don't have any cap. No, I would have to. That's why I said Killorn plus, but there's no plus. They have nothing to plus.
yeah, they basically got nothing. Yeah, they got who is Jack Finley and Gabriel Fortune. That's their prospects core.
Cal Foot.
Isaac
Cal
Howard.
Foot
Isaac Howard's pretty good, but like, that's
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
that is it. And Hugo Anafelt.
I'm pretty sure they'll find somebody better than that. No, the New York Rangers would probably give up on Kako by now.
Oh, that's cool. You got you moved some furniture for Jeff Cornell.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
that's really cool, bro. Oh my god, I'm yawning like a motherfucker. It's almost like 10 p.m., so no wonder why I'm long. I haven't stayed up this late for a game in a bit now. It's been a while since we've had to stay up for a game like this. I think since last year during the playoffs before the time change. I mean, you always have to stay up late for these games, but for me, it's always starting at like 7. But now they're all starting at 8 p.m. 8 p.m.
I didn't even realize there was a time change. It was weird because my wife she changed all the clocks. We have clocks that need to be changed here, believe it or not. And it wasn't until like 2 days later I was like, shouldn't the time change be going on here pretty soon? And it already was.
Already was.
See, what did I get for my? See if anybody's talked to me about the Riley trade. Or yeah,
Yeah, see if we got any hot takes and calling you stupid or something. Like that Tampa Bay
Oh.
Uncensored group not liking you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is it Tampa?
yeah,
It was,
it's
yes.
Tampa
It was
Uncensored. Yeah.
Lightning Uncensored. Uncensored. There's no censors
No, it's
whatsoever.
uncensored, but you are censored.
But we don't want you to post videos. I was like, I thought you were uncensored. Well, not in that way. What do you mean? Uncensored is uncensored. I can give you, if you're uncensored, I can send dick pics. Otherwise, you're not uncensored.
Yeah, I'm going to be sending my sweaty ball sacks to this group chat since you're uncensored.
Exactly. Oh, we can't have that in here. Then don't say you're uncensored. Say sort of uncensored.
Sort of censored.
Yeah.
Welcome to the sort of censored lightning chat.
Lightly censored.
Oh my fuck. This one picked up by Perfetti as we are back from commercial break. This one sent in deep. Shifley going hard after the
There's
puck.
no way Calgary's winning this game.
It's such a slow second period, man, isn't it?
I said, yeah.
Even the Jets are not looking fantastic. Like, I mean, the Jets are just not an amazing team in general anyways. But, oh, it was great chance by Wheeler, but he missed the net wide. Wheeler battling, keeping it in. Trying to get over to Perfetti. Nice shot. That one blocked up by Anderson. Perfetti still has a handle of it. Shovels it over to Dylan. Back over to Dylan again. Dylan, great chance, but that one missed the net wide. And now Hannafin and Miller pokes it over to Anderson. His wife yelled at him. That's pretty funny, Joe Rogan. Welcome into the stream as well, buddy. Good to see ya.
Who's that?
Weird question. Do you want a girl to fart on you? Fuck no, man. I don't want fucking farts in my mouth. That's nasty, man. I'm good, man. I'm good with girls not farting on me. I really don't care about farting. I don't really give a shit about it. It's a natural thing. But I don't want people farting on me. Hell no. Not on my face. That would be weird. Man, Lucic is looking like their best player, but he can't handle the puck or pass the puck worth of shit. Man, I feel bad for Mangiapane, man. Having to play alongside a Lucic and Backlund, man. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Give this man some... Dude, you gotta feel like Mangiapane will be doing like what everyone else has done, is just dip. Once his contract's up, he's just gonna dip. Because I think he's a UFA, or is he an RFA? He's a UFA in 2025. Guaranteed free agent and guaranteed steal for whoever fucking takes Mangiapane. Kyle Connor, great move, getting past Uyghur. He gets hooked though, but no penalty on the play. Oh, it is penalty on the play. Uyghur going to the box, 2 minutes for Holden. Another power play for the Jets.
Yeah, Calgary's not winning this game. Their legs are done. Done.
Oh, Joe Rogan, you've had someone pee on you, bro? No, I've never had someone pee on me. Why are we talking about all the weird kinky shit? I guess it's almost 10 at night. We're getting into the rated R chat, I guess. I guess we talked about fucking sending our dick pics to fucking an uncensored chat. Now everyone's like, oh.
Just as they say they're not going to win the game, they get a freaking shorty. Calgary gets a shorty.
No way. Oh my god. But no, I've never had anyone pee on me. Lewis, we were dissing on Lewis the entire game, and he dangles Hellebuck. Holy shit. No way, bro. What a dangle by Lewis, throwing it right in the back of the net for the Flames. Flames up 3-2.
Yeah, you gotta remember, I have to remember that this is Winnipeg we're talking about. What is it about, I mean, our Western Canadian teams, like, and maybe just Canadian teams in general, like,
I think it's just
we should go through every one of them.
it should just, like, every team in the Western East Coast should just go on an actual fucking rebuild and stop doing these I mean, no others. They tried to do a rebuild and that shit just didn't work, but that's just because they half-assed it, like, all the time. They're like, oh, are we ready this year? Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. Okay.
Well, it was also
We're going to rebuild for 1 year.
like,
Oh, we're ready this year? Oh, no, we're not. We're going to rebuild 1 more year. Oh, we're ready this year? Oh, fuck. We signed like Mark Fane and Andrew Ference and Nikita Nikitin and these $14 billion defensemen. A horribly bad contract. So, shit, I guess we got to rebuild for another few years.
that had to be some of the worst contracts.
Oh, the three
ever.
worst. Oh my god, Dubois breakaway, but that one will be offside. Oh, and Dubois gets nailed into the goalie.
Nikitin, Nikitin or whatever. Like,
Oh, and
the guy couldn't
Dubois
skate
was
to
trying to
save his
go after
life,
him.
man.
And Zadorov is just ripping at Dubois, trying to rip his helmet in half. Dubois is pissed off at Markstrom. Fucking a little bit of a brawl right after there. Did the Leafs win? Yeah, they won because the Canucks suck. Who knew?
They really suck. I can't stand them right now. You can't get more than 2 goals past Shalgren, who's
Markstrom
playing
walked
a
right into Dubois. That was kind of a dickhead move. Markstrom's like, what did I do? What did I do?
Yeah, he made it look. He shouldn't get anything for that, though.
No.
He made it look like he was. But how do you not score more? Like, they've scored more than 2 goals for like the last 15 games or something, and they can't score 2 goals on Shalgren, who's playing his second game in a row back to back. Shalgren, like, come on.
I mean, Anderson did bump him into Markstrom as well.
Oh, and they're giving them a penalty.
Who? Markstrom?
Now Winnipeg's got a 2. Yeah, Markstrom's getting a penalty.
No way, man. I mean, it should be a penalty anyways, because that was Anderson's fault for kind of bumping him into the goalie. Anderson should have just left it alone. Now there's another guy in the box. 2 minutes for tripping. So 5-on-3 now. 5-on-3 now for the Flames. Or for the Jets, I meant. Why is the face-off outside of the zone? It should be inside the zone. Or I guess there was a scrum, so that's why it's outside of the zone. That's weird. Usually, if it's always a power play, it's always in the in the offensive zone. But I guess not. Kyle Connor gets a handle of it. Minute 10 remaining on a 2-man advantage. He's dashing this one in for the Jets. He sends this one around, stopped behind the net by Markstrom, leaves it there for Zadorov as he sends this one all the way down the ice. Stopped up by Hellebuck, leaves it for Kyle Connor. Or for Morrissey. Morrissey shovels this one over to Scheifele, over to Wheeler. Wheeler has it up alongside of the board, sends it over to Morrissey. Josh Morrissey over to Scheifele. Scheifele gives it over to Wheeler, back over to Scheifele. 20 seconds remaining in the second period of action. Gives it off to Connor, over to Scheifele, big bomb, big block by Tanev, over to Connor. Back over to Morrissey, that one missed the net wide. Not able to keep it, just able to keep it in the zone as that one's still on the line, still alive, but that one actually offside on the play. Or should have been, but it's not. And now that one will be the ending of the second period of action. Still a little bit pushing and shoving after the whistles, and Nikita Zadorov causing some more trouble. Now Wheeler and Zadorov going at each other.
Starting to get
Oh,
feisty.
Wheeler now going after Lewis.
There's going to be a fight in this one. Lucius is going to have to drop him with someone. I don't know what is. Oh, I guess Winnipeg has a lot of big goony guys there.
Oh, the Jets got some big tough guys.
Too bad Logan Stanley's not playing.
No, bro, fuck, bro. Really, man. I wish.
That would be the scrap right there, I think.
Oh, instantly. If he was out there, he'd be fucking going right after Zadorov.
I can't wait till he gets back because it's like you can just bet against the Jets every
Yeah,
game.
because he sucks.
He's horrible, man. He's terrible. I just don't for the life of me understand why. Man,
Like,
oh
what is
man.
Cheveldayoff thinking with this team, man? Like, I just don't understand the thought process and why Rick Bowness and like why do they think that they keep trying? Like, their depth sucks. Like, Scheifele is just not your number one center to carry ya.
Wheeler's old.
Like, you don't
mean,
got a
this-
defensive core anymore. You got no cap. Like,
And there was a while ago that I remember everybody was all Winnipeg's going to win a cup. And I was like, what are you talking about? They have no defense. For the love of God, Hellebuck can't do everything. And no, it's not going to work out, dude. Sorry. It's not. And it's not. I just couldn't see it. Just as much as I couldn't see Vancouver.
honestly, if I were the Jets, like maybe Pierre-Luc Dubois would definitely be a trade piece this upcoming trade deadline. Dumping him
Well,
off.
yeah. Especially if he hasn't signed a contract. It
Mm,
doesn't really matter either way.
Either way.
Yeah, just rebuild, man.
Oh, like,
Just
I
do
mean,
it.
the amount of times we talk about a rebuild and shit like that. Like, let's talk about the steps that the Jets would have to take to do a rebuild. Because I think that'd be something fun. Because I think this is a very much of a team that, like, you look at what they have some exciting pieces, especially, like, future-wise with Lambert and Regrado, Salamantian. Like, you got some really exciting prospects that could be for the future. And especially if you tank this season. But problem is, I wouldn't have signed Bonus. Rick Bonus wouldn't have been my coach.
I don't know if they had much of a choice. I think he was the only one that was willing to go to Winnipeg.
Yeah, but like you probably had some AHL coach or something in that sorts that would love that would love an NHL job that would be way better than fucking Rick Bonus with the younger guys, right? You talked with Blake Wheeler, maybe try to get him to waive a no movement clause. Right? That's going to be kind of the hard part is what you do with him. I think your keeps is Connor and Ehlers and Perfetti, and that's it.
Yeah, you know what? If you're gonna do it though, you can't trade Connor.
No, you got like he's young, right? 25 and 26 for Ehlers. I think that's why you keep those guys. You say, hey, you know, I know we signed you to some contracts, but like give us like 2 years, and we'll be able to turn things around.
I don't think you're gonna do it in 2 years.
No,
man.
that's the problem. It'd take a lot longer. That's why Connor.
Yeah,
That's why.
you're just telling them.
Yeah, you're just telling them that, but
That's
it might
fine.
take fucking 4 or 5 years then, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. 5
But like,
years. for
what you
sure.
could ideally do is maybe even if you see that okay, this is gonna be a longer map, maybe Connor and Ehlers will go in the block. But I can see you got to keep Perfetti. I think Perfetti is like a guy that you could kind of slowly build
Oh, yeah.
around.
So you trade Dubois this year, $6 million.
Scheifele, he still has 2 years on his contract, so that could be worth a lot of money.
You can get some serious stuff.
Well,
for Scheifele,
6.1 on a player that produces a good amount of points will almost be point per game, will get you 70, 80 points per season. And he still has another
He's
year
only-
on his contract still. So, like, if you get him at the deadline, you still have him for an extra year.
He's got the no movement clause.
No, just a no trade.
Yeah, no trade. That's what I
But,
mean. 10
yeah,
team no trade.
yeah,
But it's
10
still
teams
there.
he cannot be traded to. So that means
Oh, you know
that
who
means
you,
like that's
you know
like
who you'll get it.
22 teams that he could be traded to.
You know who you'll get a shitload for totally over
Rangers?
people so will well no who will over yeah well for sure but another player that people will overvalue all the shit and you'll get a ton back. Adam Lowry.
Yes. The problem
Somebody
is his
will give you
contract,
like
though, man.
2 firsts or something like that. No, I don't think so. I think people easily will pay 3.2. Look at Barkley Goudreau.
Yeah, I guess so, eh?
6'5", 210
Well,
center.
dude, especially with the amount of like points that Adam Lowry is producing right now, too.
Right now, you could sell him so high right now. And somebody would just pay ridiculous for him. And you just got to
And dude,
take a
actually,
contract
Adam
back.
Lowry's analytics are looking quite amazing to start off this season. Like he's like
Wow.
really like honestly like that's pretty impressive. His defense numbers are really good, and his goals for numbers are really up from what they were in 2021.
Well, I mean, he has the ability to do that. And maybe bonus is getting the best out of him. But, I mean, if you're going to rebuild,
Fucking just throw it
You're-
out. I'll just but fuck off, Lowry. And then defense, I mean, you gotta try to get rid of Schmidt, but I think that's kind of a hard one. I think Pionk's easy. Morrissey's a hard one because I don't know why the fuck they signed him, but he has a no movement clause now.
or he's got a
Um,
full NMC.
yeah.
But if you let everybody else go,
Maybe he'll follow.
he'll waive it.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
and
he'll just be like a Seth Jones to the team, right? Just to eat up some money on the team. Because you got to probably keep a few players. Like, most likely you're keeping Wheeler maybe until the last year of his contract. But maybe once you start trading away players, maybe Wheeler will be like, okay, yeah, I don't feel like welcome here anymore. Kind of like what they're doing in Chicago with
Yeah.
Kane and Taves. And more teams need to be
Yeah.
more ballsy like that. I'm glad. I think that's mostly because the Blackhawks needed a culture change. So it was like, okay, let's just get the fuck out of everyone out of this city
Yeah.
and like let's change things
They
up.
needed to wash away the whole past shit. And they didn't
But,
want
like,
anybody in there that
Not
had memories
like
that were young.
like teams should got to do this more, not just because of shit that's fucked up, but like shit that's just like, hey, this team's not good anymore. We're not gonna be competent to make it to the playoffs. Our defense sucks. We have horrible contracts. Let's throw away everybody. Fuck it. Just unload the closets and see how much picks we can get back and prospects and just fuck it. Throw it all in the wind. And
Yeah.
I think teams that are tweener teams that are just on the cusp of the playoffs should rebuild. I think if you're a team that's still really young and you're like, I got some ending contracts. I hate all these teams are like really young and they're like, oh, we're like near the playoffs. Let's go pick up some rentals. No, don't do that. You can still get some good draft picks if you trade away the players that are free agents and most likely won't sign with the team. Fucking dump them. I did it I did it in that my recent Ducks franchise mode on my video game, but I picked up Connor McMichael for John Klingberg, and Connor McMichael helped my team make it in the playoffs, surprisingly enough, and traded away Shannon Kirk for like 2 seconds. You can still make it to the playoffs. You might not be as strong in the playoffs, but like you'll get better and younger in the future, and that's what really matters. Is the future.
Yeah. Again, it's like I said, it's easy to say, but
Ownership and
You got-
fans and
yeah.
all this.
ownership and sponsors. That's the two things. Yeah. Like if I was a billionaire and I bought a team, I didn't buy a team to go to watch them not win for 5 years, especially if you're an old owner and your goal is to win the cup. It's just, and not only that, your brand is attached to the name of that team, right? So,
Perla, one thing we gotta talk is Columbus, man. They're getting Bedard, aren't they, this year or something? Like, fucking hell, this team stinks.
I think this was kind of the plan.
Gabranson, Werenski, Corrali, Voracek, Blackenberg, Bachquist, all injured. Like, their defensive core, they got Garakovo, P, Jake Bean, Jacob Christensen, Gavin Bayreuther, and Marcus Bjork as their goaltending, or as their D.
He played his first game today, Marcus Bjork. His parents came all the way from Europe.
Oh, like, that is bad. Like, did they just sell Goudreau on the fact that the future is just going to be, like, big and we're just going to tank this year or something? Like...
Well, I think Goudreau went there because he was closer to home. It was just For what I understand, his wife still works as a nurse,
Oh yeah.
and like she loves it. Oh my gosh, somebody just freaking Troy Terry got freaking clotheslined, literally.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Holy
fuck.
shit! Did you see
Yeah,
that?
dude.
If that was anywhere near intentional, that guy's out
Oh
for
my
at least
god,
5.
that's horrible.
Whoever that was is out for 5 games at
That,
least.
that was that's
That's
Boris
brutal.
Kachuk.
Oh, bye-bye. There's no way he's getting less
And
than 5 games for
I know
that.
we were talking
If they
about
think
the
that's anywhere near
I
intentional.
mean, we don't really need to talk about what the Blue Jackets need to do. They just need to clear house and get more picks. But the Blues, is it time for a rebuild in Blues Town? I know like there's a few
Well,
players that are like struggling, but they're just not getting luck. Ryan O'Reilly and Jordan Kyrou, they're just not getting those guys producing. But defense sucks.
I have well, I said in my video, I had a theory why they're not producing is I think there's a problem there right now because they gave those kids the big contracts, and I don't think they're talking to O'Reilly, and I don't think they're talking to Tarasenko.
Oh,
I don't think they I don't think they want to give because O'Reilly's going to want 7 years. He's 31 years old. And we already saw what St. Louis did with Peter Angelo, right? They're not going to give you at 31 years old a 7 years contract. They're just not going to do it. They don't care.
and I
They
like
don't
that
care.
approach by because like Petrangelo's like a good defenseman still. I think he's having a fantastic year this year with the Knights, but I think in the end, like I think the Peter Angelo loss is still a big hindrance on the fact that like the Blues is fucking weak defensively with the loss of Peter Angelo.
It's a really tough situation because you're damned if you do and you're damned. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
you're fucked either way.
it's really if you give Peter Angelo that long-term contract, they might have another
And the
cup in
thing
there.
is, they did have Parayko that were like coming up the pipeline, so we're like, okay, now we have Parayko to replace Peter Angelo, and Parayko just hasn't been able to stay
That was
healthy.
it.
He hasn't been that like that big guy to like take that step. It's just like that's the biggest problem with the Blues right now. They got Kyrou, they got Robert Thomas, you know, they got Barbashev who's been looking really good. They got guys that can kind of take over that spot for Ryan O'Reilly. Of course, I don't think losing
that's
Ryan
what's
O'Reilly is needed, but fuck. Fire Berube?
Well,
Could be.
I think they kind of he is kind of needed. Like those guys you just mentioned are the ones that are going to be the new wave, and I think everybody sees it in St.
Yeah.
Louis, and it's really causing a problem.
And I think you do need to
because
keep like Ryan O'Reilly. I think Ryan O'Reilly is a guy you absolutely love to keep, but the problem is, can you?
how do you give him 7
Yeah.
years for how much money does he want? Like, is Ryan O'Reilly going to be that?
Yeah.
And when he's 37 years old, no, he's not. He's not. And that's the hard part because you put yourself in a weird situation because now those very young guys, they're going, well, are they going to do that to me? And the answer is yes. Yes, they're going to do that to you. So, it's hard for the culture in the room. It's difficult. You're screwed if you do. If you give them the long contract, you'll end up being the Islanders,
Yeah.
you know. And if you don't, then you got to balance it all out.
Yo, the legend Deloney hopping into the stream. Welcome in, my man. You're live in Seldom. I hope you're enjoying the Flames and Jets and hoping that we see the Flames lose tonight. But welcome in, buddy. Yeah.
So yeah, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation. You're kind of screwed if you do, and you're screwed if you don't. So you got to take the one that's the worst. Like I don't want to end up being the Islanders and having like a whole bunch of reach around guys.
God, no.
It's really what they have.
I mean,
You got
is it
Parise
bad? I
and-
mean, they already got Braden. That's the problem. They're probably looking at the fact that they already got Braden Shen locked up for another 6 years still. Right?
Yeah.
Like at 6.5, you're going to have him until he's like really old. Now you just locked out Kyrou and Thomas to long-term deals. And you still are paying fucking Fall, Krug, and Parayko, and now Letio long-term deals. It's like, what do you really do? I mean, they're in
Yeah.
a really sticky situation no matter which way you put it. I feel like the Blues are on that like downward trajectory right now with the way that they look cap wise, player wise, just kind of things are not looking too up. And we talked about it. The defense is like the biggest problem, and they didn't address it well enough. They made it worse, physically worse.
Like, yeah, oh yeah, like that's giving Letty $4 million a
And
year till
you know what?
2026.
Can
What
we
the hell was
also
that?
talk about fucking Mike Greer being a genius for the San Jose Sharks? This is the best year for Eric Carlson to just fucking pop off, man.
Do you think he could still get rid of that
Dude,
contract somehow? No,
dude,
I don't think
Perlo.
so.
Dude, you retain like a little bit of that cap right now. And the way that Eric Carlson's playing and the way that I've been seeing on the media, bro, fuck, this guy is easily getting traded this year.
Can you retain for that long?
Yeah.
Like, isn't it to
No,
like,
you could. I'm pretty sure you could retain because it's you got only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years left.
5 years
5 years
left?
left.
Retain 3
Yeah.
million.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot that they have to eat up in the next 5 years, but at least you could be just able to fully.
But you're
tank.
rebuilding. Anyway.
Yeah, right. Like you're already having retained Burns, so you could retain one more player, and that's for another 3 years. You're still paying Martin Jones, so like that's just gonna eat up dead cap that you don't need.
That should be my next trade.
Eric
video.
Carlson.
Where are we going to put Carlson? Retained 3 million retained.
So that means he would be at what? So he's at 11.5, so 3 million retained. Would bring him down to just 8.5 million.
8.5. Now you're still going to have to take players back because nobody has that kind of cap space.
God, no. And it had to be a team that you would think that would have a lot of LTIR space as well.
And you would have to be a team that you would think would want to draw people to a big name. I think what doesn't have to be, but it'd be probably very likely. I mean, it would be more of a benefit for them if they could draw a big name. So I'm going to say the Nashville Predators.
They would be psychopaths. They'd be psychopaths to have Roman Josi and Eric Carlson on the same goddamn team. Dude, imagine that defensive pair does not play defense and basically all the way up the ice they're just passing back and forth to each other.
It's like having 5 forwards on the ice.
God damn.
It's like having 5, but I mean they would score like a son of a bitch and it would be fun to watch. So you send back Dante Fabro. I think they even have some cap space.
Yeah, I don't think there's really a lot of. Oh, dude, Vancouver Canucks be like, yo, hey, how's it going? Yeah, would you like Myers? Yeah, Myers contract, and we'll take Eric Carlson for 5+. And you know what? You don't need to worry about retaining the cap. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
He's Swedish.
Yeah, he goes perfect alongside Oliver Ekman-Larsson. We'll pay you we don't fucking give a shit. We'll pay 11.5 for this guy. That would be betting on the phone. Betting. Can we get betting in here again? Yeah. You want 11? You want me to take him for retain? Oh, fuck that shit. No, I'll take him for 11.5.
Yeah, so I mean, Greer, if Vancouver called, he would be like,
hello?
Like as soon as his secretary told him, the Vancouver Canucks people are calling.
Get him on the fucking phone now! Get him on! Line 1! Line 1!
Break out the good stuff. We're in business. We're going to get Bo Horvat.
Dude, could you see Florida? Could you see Florida?
3 first-round picks. Florida, yeah. I could see Florida actually.
Because like they got declared that they could dump away. They got some players that they could dump away cap wise, right? Hornquist.
But they traded all their firsts. Already.
Oh yeah, fuck. Oh yeah, shit.
Sherratt. Freaking Sherratt.
Dude, what are they thinking there, man? They could have had Eric Carlson this year. All right, we are back for the third period of action between the Jets and the Flames. As we're still on a 5-on-3 man advantage for the Jets, as Tanev gets to handle this one. As it's only going to be 10 more seconds remaining on the 2-man advantage, and then we're on to a 5-on-4. This one, Shifley carrying this one up, hands it off to Wheeler. Oh, I need to get up to the live feed. There we go. This one gets sent around. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see it, but I think it's almost a guarantee. You got to think that Carlson's gonna be traded away this year. Also,
Well, while you're doing your thing, I'll keep on looking at some other
Vegas.
places. I don't know about Florida because
I like Vegas.
like it sort of isn't the philosophy that they have there now is to have a Carlson, but
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, oh my God, that would be. How would they possibly do that? I so could see them
Don't
trying.
even question it, Perlo. We've seen what Vegas could be able to do, man. They're insane, man. I don't doubt it. But dude, if you
That
get
would
like
be
maybe
ridiculous.
Vegas is like, hey, half retain him, bro. Half retain him, bro. No
Half
shit.
retain them for the first couple years.
Yeah, I think you have to do it for the whole contract. You can't just like pick and choose half retain.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
if you half retain it, it's throughout the entire contract.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know what type of teams would take a 5-year contract at maybe. I mean, who knows? It could happen. It's less likely that it happens this year. Could happen more likely next year. But even then, we seen Brent Burns getting traded away, and we thought that was impossible. Country breakaway for the Flames. Big shot. Nice save by Hellebuck as he swallows that one on up.
Just happened. But okay, is he? I can't remember. Is Carlson a lefty or righty?
Righty.
He's righty. But see, they don't really need a righty. They got Peter Angelo and Jay Taylor, unless you sent Taylor back. But that doesn't really make much sense.
Hey, welcome in, Steven. You threw out your back after carrying/holding my dog for over 2 minutes for a shot or scene in my upcoming film I'm working on. Listen there. Oh, that's cool, bro. That's really cool, Steven. Well, it sucks that you pulled out your back, but that's awesome that you're shooting a little bit of a film. That's pretty cool.
Oh, Van Hook said St. Louis has to fire Craig Berube. Do you think that's really the problem?
I think the bad defense at Benetton's really the bad problem.
I think, yeah, I think signing Letty to a $4 million a year is just diabolically bad. I don't understand it. Don't get it. Don't.
It's like I just don't get like how they could watch that and be like, oh, that's a really good defenseman. Yeah. Oh.
Well, Stevie Eiserman picked him up, but then he sold him for like an amazing package. So I think he said he did that on purpose. Like he knew he could get rid of him.
I think he just knew the market and it was going to blow up at the deadline.
Yeah, I think he just picked him up for that, but he gave him 2 seconds and I was like, what, Stevie Eiserman? And then he also got Sherratt. So I don't know, maybe Stevie Eiserman, maybe they need to check out his meds or something, because I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's taking the red pills. The red pills of
he gave Ben
analytics.
Sherratt just a diabolically bad contract. Like, so bad.
The problem is there was
just
so
can't
many
believe-
diabolically bad contracts, and I think that's just because there was no defense out on the market. And I think that's why people signed really bad contracts. Pionk dashed it in, tried to get it over to Harkins, but turned over. But the Jets keep it. Gagne, nice shot. Big save by Markstrom as he takes a nice stoppage of play.
But I mean, why did Detroit really have to do that? Did you really have to do that? What benefit is Sider getting from watching Sherratt?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing, bro.
It's the other way around. Sherratt could learn from Sider, maybe. If Sherratt learned how to play like Sider, then yeah, he'd be a pretty good defenseman.
Schmidt, nice shot. That one missed the net wide. Magipani trying to get this one out. He shovels this one over to Lewis. Lewis dashing in. Nice shot. That one missed the net wide. Battle up along the side of the boards. This one chipped right back in. Nate Schmidt looking to carry this one out for the Jets as he shovels this one over to Wheeler. Wheeler over to Perfetti. Nice shot. That one missed the net wide. This one kept into the zone. Picked up in the corner by Hannafin, trying to chip this one out. Schmidt sends it right back down below. Turned over by Hannafin. And now Magipani. He has the handle of it for the Flames. Nice shot. Nice defensive stake by Dylan. As Dylan tries to flutter this one over. Picked up by Perfetti. He gets smashed up alongside of the boards.
Perfetti's just taking a shit kick in this game, man. Holy crap.
And then Perfetti goes right after Richie. Now he'll be going to the box.
Just crushed him. He turned. And then he gets a cross-checking.
Because he
Oh, it was Richie again. Richie's just abusing the crap out of freaking Freddie tonight.
I know they're right
Holy
after him
shit.
tonight, man. They're all over Perfetti. They're not giving him any room to breathe. And then Richie totally did that. He seen that Perfetti was pissed off. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go right into Perfetti here. I'm gonna put my back to him. Let's see what he does. Oh, there it is. Attaboy. Now it's a power play opportunity for the Flames. They're looking to extend their lead and get a big one. We'll have to see if they'll be able to add another one. Kadri and Lowry to take the draw. Face-off win for the Flames almost, as the Flames do win it. Anderson sends this one down below over to Ruzicka. Ruzicka being pushed up alongside of the boards. Kadri up to the point to Anderson. Anderson over to Lindholm, sends it down below to Ruzicka, and that one not able to be received there by Lindholm, and that one all the way down the ice as Markstrom gives it off to Anderson. Minute 37 remaining on the power play. Anderson has the handle of it, shovels it back. This one being carried up by Lindholm, dash into the zone for the Flames. Over to Kadri. Kadri waits, tries to get it back over to Anderson, almost turned back over to Foley. Tried to get over to Kadri, but turned over to Foley. Back over to Kadri again, up alongside of the boards. Toffoli picks it out, tried to get it over to Lindholm, not able to grab it. Ruzicka picks it on up, shovels this one around. Picked up by Kadri up alongside of the boards. Great stick by Guffson as the Jets trying to get this one out. Schmidt shovels it over to Guffson and send that one all the way down the ice with a minute remaining left on the power play. Hanifin looking to carry this one up for the Flames. Throws this one over to Backlund, over to Mangiapane. He gets shoved up alongside of the boards. Pionk takes it and whips it around. Lucic keeps it in the zone. Ballin as the Jets try to get it out up to the point. Hanifin sends this one over. Mangiapane tries to center it. Oh, great opportunity for the Flames. Backlund over to Weegar. Weegar up to Hanifin. Big bomb. That one blocked up by Connor. Connor was going to be on the attack, but great job by Hanifin to cut him off as he chips this one over to Pionk. Pionk dashed into the zone. Try to get it over to Connor. Turned over, though, and that's a bad turnover. Mangiapane and Lucic 2-on-1. Mangiapane pulls back. Great shot, but a great stick once again by Dylan to break that one up. Mangiapane not getting any luck as 16 seconds remain on the power play for the Flames.
Oh, how did that not go in? Jeez. Oh, another team I could see doing it if they can find a way for cap and everything.
Yeah.
Since they're already older than shit and they have no intention of, I don't know, no view to the future at all. The Washington Capitals.
Well, they don't. Well, they're doing everything for Obi.
Yeah, I know. So they would get Carlson for Obi.
Fuck, dude.
Imagine Carlson passing Ovi on the power play. Fuck, man.
Fuck, don't even talk about it, man. That's deadly.
Two Carlsons, both Carlsons on the power play. Like, that would be insane.
Don't even want to imagine that.
I could see it. I think I'm going to put Washington in there for sure. I could definitely see them doing that.
Well, you could totally see him just trade away another dumb contract like a Connor Brown or something in that sort to pick up a player like him.
And I could see Carlson being okay with going there too. I imagine he has a complete no movement clause, right?
Yeah, I think he does, yeah.
So that's another problem. But I could see them, it's Washington. Ovechkin's there, it's a better situation. But
this one gets picked up by Sandberg, trying to get this one. Oh, he gets ridded into the boards by Richie as this one gets sent in deep. 13:37 remaining. At least I get some early training to stay up late for these games because guess what? LA game at 8:30 between the Oilers and then at 8 p.m. against the Knights. So we got some late games coming up if you're an Oilers fan. This one shoveled up by Dubois. This one over to Morrissey as he shovels this one deep in the zone. Hard after it is Sam Gagner, but that one not able to be. Oh, nice turnover. Almost tried to keep it in the zone by the Jets, but that one does finally exit. The Jets do get a handle of it again. Kyle Connor chips it right back over to Pionk. Pionk chips this one up over to Dubois. Dubois chips it right back over to Pionk again. Pionk settles it, chips it over to Morrissey. Joshua Morrissey has a handle of it, sends this one over as this one gets rifled into the zone. Stopped behind the net by Markstrom, handed off to Anderson. Anderson over to Backlund, bounced off the boards, tried to be kept in the zone by Wheeler, not able to though. Mangiapane taking this one up, shovels it past Nate Schmidt, who tried to nail him with a big hit, but missed it. Mangiapane, great chance, big save by Hellebuck. Lucic going hard after Scheifele. Mangiapane causing a turnover. Mangiapane gets it again up to the point to Mackey. You almost got to feel like this line's going to get a goal here soon. Over to Lucic. Lucic right back down below, but he hands it right off to the Jets. As this one bounced off the boards and all the way down the ice. Mackey battling with Scheifele. Good job by Mikey to keep him up alongside of the boards. This one rifled around. This one trying to be chipped out. Not picked up by Backlund. He's dashing into the zone for the Flames. Nice shot. Big block by Pionk. And now Philby has a handle of it. Carrying this one in the zone. Gets nailed. Gets cut off by Zadorov. Yo, Sasha, welcome in, bud. This one tipped over. Chipped out of the zone. Now picked up by Lewis. Lewis sauces this one in. Stopped behind the net by Hellebuck. Trying to chip this one out. Big hit up alongside of the boards. Nice shot. Tipped wide. And now picked up by Philby. Philby just avoids a check. Sends it over to Lowry. Leaves it for Malinainen. Now it's shot. Just missed the net wide. Tried to be sent out of the zone by Uyghur. Picked up by Zadorov. Zadorov over to Coleman. Trying to bounce off the glass, but battling with Pionk up alongside of the boards. This one picked up by Uyghur as he sends this one all the way down the ice. And now one will be picked up by Morrissey. Will not be icing on the play with 11:06 remaining in the third period of action as we are kind of speeding through a little bit of this game. Is not a lot of stoppage of plays, but a lot of back and forth. Pionk trying to get it sent in deep.
A lot of neutral zone play.
Lots of neutral zone play. Not a lot of shots. 27 for the Flames, 21 for the Jets. Schmidt picks this one up. Rifles this one over. As Dylan, no man to get a handle of it there, so he sends it in a little bit deep, and now Mangiapane looking to be right back on the attack as he pivots. Mangiapane tries to send it in deep, but stolen by Dubois. Over to Appleton as he's carrying this one up. As he shovels it off the boards and still picks it right back up. Mangiapane's still all over him as he gets it over to Schmidt. Schmidt sends this one over to Dylan. Dylan carrying this one in the zone. Try to get it over to Appleton, but turnover. Now, Mangiapane almost on a partial breakaway. Battling with Pionk. Mangiapane waits. Great chance. Big save by Hellebuck. Well, that was DeMello battling with Mangiapane.
Now, I can see Calgary wanting this game to be predominantly in the neutral zone, but Winnipeg actually looks like they're playing like they want it to be too. Like, it's 3-2, man.
Oh, it's a very close game.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot to take out the power.
I know, but why Winnipeg is not playing like a team that needs to score?
No, that's
a
the
goal
thing.
right now.
I'm watching this game and it feels like it's tied, you know?
Yeah, it feels like it's tied. They're playing like it's a tie game. Like, I can see what Calgary's doing, and it doesn't even seem like Calgary's really forcing them to play a neutral zone game. It's just they're playing a neutral zone game for no reason whatsoever. I don't get it. They should have way more legs in Calgary right now. Calgary came off an Eastern road trip. It's their first game back. They played a shit ton of hockey in the last little while against really tough competition. And Winnipeg looks like the ones that have lost their legs. Now earlier I said it looks like Calgary lost their legs. Now it looks like Winnipeg doesn't have them. And there's no reason for that.
Yeah.
No reason. They just had 3 days off. They should be trying to outskate Calgary all over the bloody place.
Yeah, it's weird. Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well, as we're very, very close to 10 likes on the stream. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and also make sure to go check out my man Perlo. His link is up in the pinned comment up at the top, so make sure to go check him out as well and go give him a big sub up.
Okay.
Got another team for Carlson.
McMichael, you have to take somebody that you don't want to take, like Nick Jensen or something like that. And they have first-round picks.
Yeah.
McMichael, a first-round pick, Nick Jensen, and a prospect or something like that. Retain.
Yeah, it'd have to be like McMichael or Lapierre or one of their top-tier prospects. Or even
because they don't care.
even Ivan
Like,
Marashenko.
about tomorrow,
Well,
something
dude,
like that.
fucking, I mean,
Yeah,
Oshie, you got Oshie's contract that would match up with it. You got a ton of LTIR
Yeah, they're not
space
trading Oshie. They're not trading Oshie. Yeah, they got LTIR space
right
and stuff
now.
like that. So
I mean, Mantha maybe, but I mean, you're probably not going to want to trade Mantha away. I don't see Ellers. Yeah, I mean, they got a ton of LTIR
no, they're
space, so that kind of helps them a lot right now, the fact that they got so much LTIR space going for them right now. But if you dump off a guy like Connor Brown or, I don't know, some other player that's taking oh, look at that. Sonny Milano has a point per game right now. 4 points
I
in
was
4
just gonna
games.
say that. I
Fuck,
was just gonna
huh?
say that.
Can't the Flames use some extra goal scoring right now, eh, Perlo?
Yeah, or I really didn't know. Like I said all along, there's something about Milano that every coach doesn't like. I don't know what it is, but when you put him on the ice, he seems to do okay. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he found a home in Washington now. Nice pickup if he did.
Right?
Even they put him down in the minors though. Like even they put him down in the minors for a while, and then they just had to bring him up because of injuries. So I don't know. We'll see. See if he sticks.
Holy shit, my Fort St. John Huskies, the team that I do play-by-play for, their last few games, they've been insane, Prolo. Like, I want you to hear this. They've been kicking ass like the last few days. Where is it all? So they beat the Fairview Flyers just the other night, 11-0. Which the Fairview Flyers suck in this league. They are bad in this league, like really bad. And then they were going up against one of the top tier leagues, like one of the top tier teams in the league, Grand Prairie Wheat Kings, and beat them 7-1.
Oh,
Fucking just beat them. And they've been struggling to score goals all season long, and now they're actually scoring goals.
why do you figure that is?
A bunch of new players. So they lost like a guy named Nemo and Winkle. They were two of their biggest offensive producers throughout the year last year, and so they graduated and they couldn't play on the team anymore. So losing those two guys kind of fucked up the power play a little bit because he had some new guys that were getting inserted into the team. And just now that they're just starting to, I guess, click a lot more. And they're just fucking looking amazing. Like, they're probably going to take back first place in the league again with how they're playing right now. And they're a few games back, but fuck, they are kicking ass right now. It's crazy.
Amazing how a few players or whatever, and just all of a sudden everything turns around for a team.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, just like their new guy named Ashton Hunterhill's been popping off again. He's starting to get himself going. He was like the new offensive piece that they had. They're just really missing like Jared Winkle and what's his face? Nemo. They're missing those two guys on the team. Those two guys were massive for the Huskies last year. So missing those two guys out of the lineup were like two big hits because those guys were like 2 points per game in that league.
Oh, wow.
But that's
So,
junior. 'Cause
and
that's easy to hit in junior.
yeah, in junior,
Junior
what is
B.
it? Junior A,
Junior B.
junior B.
Yeah, my hope is to do higher up hockey. Cause like one of the fucking like the team, cause the league got bigger, so that means like the talent got spread out a lot more.
Yeah.
And so, like, there's two teams that don't even feel like junior B teams. They are fucking like bad, like dog shit level teams. Like their players can't even skate. It's like a bunch of fucking Milan Lucic's out on the ice.
Oh, okay.
No joke, man. Like it's a bunch of big burly guys. And they can't skate nor score goals. They barely scored any goals this year. It's fucking crazy. That's the Fairview Flyers that got beat 11-0. Their team just like the Fort St. John Huskies, their leading goal scorer has 26 points. The Fairview Flyers leading goal scorer has 10 points.
And how many games?
And like 13 games this year.
Okay. Yeah.
Lewis carrying this one in. We're back from commercial break. Nice shot from Lucic. Nice save by Hellebuck as he swallows that one on up.
Do those junior B guys get paid anything at all?
No,
they
don't get paid at all.
Nothing.
No.
So they got to do all that freaking travel. and everything, and they.
You do get a chance at university.
Oh, you do. Okay, so you get scholarship.
Yeah, so you can get scholarships. It's not doesn't happen to everybody, but majority of the time, like a lot of the guys they stay in the community, they do hockey shit, so they end up getting paid like later on down the road, or they like playing hockey anyway. So it's almost something I probably could have done. It's just me, scrawny little me, probably would have fucking gotten his ass beat in that league. So I
Yeah.
didn't sign up for that.
Yeah, but yeah. So like in junior, if you're junior
Junior A,
A,
you have more of a chance.
junior triple A, I'm saying, like if you play the highest level of
Yeah.
junior, you get a year for every year you play
Yeah.
university. So that's
Yeah, like
an
you just
incentive.
have like more chances. Like I know one of the goalies that also left us last year, he went off to some kind of university as well. He was a really good goalie, so he went off to some university. And he's doing pretty well for I think it's like Moranian University or something like that. It's not the
Okay.
college isn't very high up hockey either. Like majority of the time they're going to like Div 2 or like Div 3.
Right.
Yeah, I think this is D2 hockey is the Moranian Sabres. This is like a lot of where the Huskies go. Is this team?
Okay.
And
Well, the Huskies have been known, like they're known all over the place.
oh yeah. They're a small little team, but
Are there any guys that go to like junior B, but they work their way up and they end up getting?
no, none of the guys really fucking go anywhere else. They mostly just go off and like none of these guys have actually made it to the NHL. I actually got to see a junior guy. I can't remember his fucking name, but he was a big behemoth. Holy shit, this guy was huge, Perlo. He was a goon too. Like he's a big fucking goon. I can't remember his name. I wish I did. Cause I seen him at practice. He was with the Huskies and he was a fucking huge man.
And what about him?
He played in the ECHL. He's playing in the ECHL right now.
Oh, okay. So he did make it to
Yeah,
the
but he didn't
ECHL.
play for the Huskies at all.
Okay. Or he just went straight to
Yeah,
the
so he
ECHL.
went and played for the Prince George Cougars for a few years. I'm gonna find this guy's name because I remember like off the top of my head, but like it's on the tip of my tongue. I just don't remember his name. So I wanna because he's a fucking like my Uncle Bill. He showed me the fights of this kid. Oh, Jesus Christ, this kid beats the fuck out of people.
He's one of those lugheads that make ECHL money and then
Austin Crossley. That's his name.
and then runs a forklift for the rest of his life or something.
Austin Crossley is the guy. He's a
Oh!
fucking huge guy.
Nobody got a penalty on
He's
that?
from Fort St. John, BC, where I'm at. He's 6'1" and 209 pounds. He's from my area. Oh, he did play for the Huskies. My bad. He did play for the Huskies, but for like 4 games. And after the
Okay.
KJHL and then the BCHL and then the WHL after that. So he did kind of work his way up. Very slowly. Now he's playing in the ECHL with the Florida Everblades. But he takes a fuck ton of penalties, man. This guy, I recommend Perlo, search him up on YouTube, just Austin Crossley fights. The guy beats the fuck out of everyone.
Austin on YouTube. Okay, we'll check it out.
Yeah, he's had some big fucking fights.
How about Carlson back with his buddy Burns?
Yeah, I was actually honestly thinking that the Flames almost scored another one.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, like Burns going to the Hurricanes. Or Carlson going to the Hurricanes.
Oh, it's funny.
You used to play double A when you were younger? Nice.
It's just spelled
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah, so the
Just
Crossley.
Crosssley.
So Crossley. Crossley.
He's an elite. He's in elite prospects.
Yeah, he's in elite prospects. Yeah, he's from Fort St. John and everything. Got to see the guy. He's pretty cool. Never talked to him, but seen him. Fucking huge. And built. It's on high.
He's 20. He's 23 already.
Yeah.
He's only 6'1" though.
He was big.
It's
He's big though, man. Like he has some. He looks strong. Like he just looks
He,
bulky.
he pumps hard.
Yeah, pumps hard. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Anderson has to handle this one. Sends it over to Uyghur. Uyghur chips this one in. Yo, welcome in, Ace. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Welcome into the stream.
I should do that. I should do that for when you're doing that. I'm tempted, and I never do. I don't know why.
What?
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
When you're doing the thing.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, I always do that shit. I do it at work all the time, too, where they'll like...
I love that.
Where they say like something like, oh, man, this is really lubed up. And I'm like, oh, that's what she said.
Yeah, yeah, I do it all the time. D'Angelo plays around with it a little bit, tries to get it up the middle. That's what she said. That's what she said.
She said.
And Mangiapane comes back hard. That's what she said.
And Zadorov got rimmed off the boards.
Takes it from the back end.
Takes it from the back end.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
Shifley just undressed Zadorov, bare naked. Attempts to deep into the zone. Yeah, did you watch the Crossley fight? It's, Austin Crossley and Alex Canuck. He's a big boy too. He just hits hard. But honestly, dude, anybody that comes from this area, the people that have come from like around here, Dodie Wood, you've never heard of him, but he's like a big fucking guy.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's from Chetwynd.
How the heck do I know Dodie
Wood.
What do you need?
San Jose Sharks, just big fucking
enforcer. I was
enforcer.
gonna say so.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Did we talk about this guy ever?
No. I'm just that bad. I am that lost in hockey that I know Dodie Wood. That's ridiculous. I should not know Dodie Wood. My gosh. I should be making a hell of a lot more money talking about hockey if you know Dodie Wood. It's ridiculous. And you think there's guys making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and they didn't know who Samuelson was.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I knew Dodie Wood. God.
Yeah, and then
they're the smart.
Also, what's his face? Derek England came from here as well.
Oh, Derek England. I thought he was from Vegas.
No. Well, his hometown is Vegas, but he's actually from Chetwynd. His grandparents and everything like that are in Chetwynd.
Oh, okay.
He didn't really actually grow up. Like he was born and raised. He played he played a decent time in Chetwynd and then moved off to Edmonton. His hometown says it's Edmonton, but he's been around Chetwynd. And then there's a few players from Prince George as well, which is near here as well. I think Brett Connolly.
Oh, Brett Connolly.
Yeah,
okay.
he's from Prince George. Brandon Manning, the fucking douchebag.
Oh, Manning.
John.
The straw that broke the back of
The straw that broke his fucking career.
Shirelli. That was the last straw, man.
Yeah, what was he fucking thinking?
That was the last
understand
straw.
that deal. It was like, yo, let's pick up the guy who broke Connor McDavid's fucking collarbone. Like,
both of them. Not just that, he's horrible, and he gave up like a third, and then I don't know.
Dude, we actually gave up more than that. We gave up a good player for Brandon Manning. Yeah, we gave up Jason Garrison and Drake Kachula.
A college
Drake
kid.
fucking Kachula and Jason Garrison for this fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's who it was.
And Kachula wasn't even that bad that year.
Now, in the same day,
Made another fucking deal for Alex Petrovic.
Spooner.
What was that?
Spooner.
Or was that Petrovic?
Oh, that one too. I think he gave up a third for Petrovic too. And he's playing in the minors for Dallas now. Guy was terrible. Terrible. I remember
That was the
he got him
worst
from
fucking
Florida,
year ever,
right?
2018-19. Yeah, Florida Petrovic. Yeah, we traded a decent amount for Petrovic too. Do you want to hear what we traded for Petrovic?
This is a third and
traded
something.
from
I don't
Florida
know.
for Chris Ryman and a third-round pick. Way too much.
Yeah.
And then we also traded away Strome
The
for
third round pick was a
Strome for
million
Spooner.
times too much. He was a waiver
Strome for
wire
Spooner.
pickup. That was beautiful. What a beautiful move. Great idea. Let's trade a guy that Spooner couldn't make it in any organization ever. And now he's doing well in Europe though.
Crazy, man.
Wow. I couldn't believe it. He's just a complete dick too.
He is a
apparently.
fucking douchebag. Is Junior B hockey any good? Thinking about taking my brother watch under 18 house league, and man, they sucked. Yeah, Junior B is okay. Like, it's entertaining. It's not like amazing hockey, but it's like you go have some fun, go have some drinks, or even then, like, it's just a good vibe. Like, I don't mind doing play-by-play for it. Do I want to be doing other things like watching Junior A or like some other hockey? Fuck yeah. Junior B's okay. It's okay. It's entertaining if you see two good teams go up against each other. That's when it's really entertaining. For me, I've been doing like all the rebuilding teams in my league. So I got like next week I'm doing Huskies versus Fairview, which is just going to be another fucking slaughter. I want icing on the play.
Oh yeah. Too bad you can't bet on
right?
Junior B.
Put fucking major over on that one. Fucking like 8.5 over, like.
Maybe you can. Maybe there's some betting site out there, and we'll make our millions, man. Because you know exactly who to. Because they have no goaltending, no defense, or whatever, or just the other team.
They are
is so bad,
fucking bad,
like
Paulo. It's just not even funny, man. They got a good goaltender in Fairview, but they are just so fucking bad, dude. The one game that I was watching against Fairview and Huskies, there was 70 shots against Fairview. 70 shots, man. And like 10 goals. It was horrible. No ice in on the play. Still got a 56. Yo, Avatar, welcome in, bud. Hope you're having a good night. We're going to be hopping off here in just a bit. Because we got the last few seconds of this Flames Calgary game. This one sent all the way down the ice. And that one just missed the net. And we'll be icing on the play with 35 seconds. Yeah, this Jets team, what the fuck are they even doing, man? This is the easiest win in the world for the Flames. Quite legit. This is reason why we stopped doing play-by-play is because this has just been a very boring third period. And it's just been back and forth, neutral zone play. The Jets not really wanting to win this game. It's horrible. It's not a good game by the Jets. I was giving them kind of praise in my power rankings. Now they're kind of pissing me off. Another icing on the play. Yeah, where's the compete boys?
No, I mean, I don't even know if you can blame bonus by now. Like, it's just, this is 3 coaches, and it's the same shit. You had more, Paul Maurice in Florida's playing hard, you know. Then you had Lowry, and now you have bonus, and it doesn't look like any different of a team than I saw last year.
Face-off win. Well, looks like it's over. It's over for the Jets.
Yeah, this is a game they should win. Like any X team
like
that's decent.
7-0
should
losses
beat
in
Calgary
a row
here.
for the Flames, like, and you can't win tonight.
It was on a 6-game road trip. and just came back off of
You
that road
can't win
trip,
it?
and you don't have the legs to beat that team.
Yeah, that's not good
Something
enough.
wrong, man.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, I didn't take a side here. I had the under.
Well,
So
thank you guys so much
worked
for
out good.
jumping in the live stream. You guys that did, you guys are the OGs for jumping in the stream today. Thank you guys so much. I will be live on sometime at Tuesday. It'll probably be an afternoon game, I'm thinking. It'll be on Tuesday. Let me actually take a look, and I might actually be able to tell you guys what I'm thinking on Tuesday. It might change, but like I'll tell you guys what I'm kind of thinking. I'm going to do an afternoon game. Ooh, Toronto, Pittsburgh. I was thinking, I want to do a team I haven't done yet. Stars, Lightning, I've already watched them. I might do Leafs and Penguins. Let's do Leafs and Penguins on Tuesday. At 5 p.m. Mountain Time, Leafs and Penguins on Tuesday.
Leafs and Penguins, a comeback game. I don't think the Leafs will ever beat the Penguins the
God,
way
no.
they play.
All right, well,
I don't know. Because they will never dump and chase. So
I'm going to head
anyways,
off. I'm going to go to
I'll
the,
talk
get
to
to
you
the
later,
gym
bud.
go to sleep and then go to the gym. So, yeah, thanks for Perlo for jumping on. Make sure to go check out his channel, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be live again on Tuesday as the Toronto Maple Leafs will be taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure to come and tune in for the stream. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll be live on Wednesday again as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys all later.